We'll be right back.
Pajoka Corporation.
I'm overhead, you can't block what I got, cause it's an overhead. I vowed on the grave of my moms, I've gotten over death. Extend the arms, your soul taking flight, cause you're already dead. Disappointment haven't met it yet, I pointed now they're heaven sent. My point is, if I point you out, put a hole inside your temple, kid. I'm a kid that keeps it simple, kid, that shit to fly clear. Mr. Smith, Southwestern, you better get this step in. If you stand airlines to your crew, you all can die here, all off of my gear. Ops tired of these rounds, could call it a good year. Dropping bombs to make a sound, the point is to cause fear. I see the ops are all around, I see those dudes, they're CO2, I never lose. Coming through to correct your tune like a CO do. Check my ops, you can see O2. If you reach, catch a halo, you can see O's too. Bitch.
Sweet Christmas. There's only one thing that I listen to when I'm protecting the streets of Harlem. That's the head nerds in charge.
I've faced the best in Gotham. Joker, Riddler, even Superman. But none compare to the head nerds in charge.
I'm supposed to be recording a promo. Promos. Can you believe that? That's what Bats has reduced me to. Cutting promos to make a living.
By Odin's beard, listen true, Midgard. Don't let my brother Loki fool you into thinking you should do anything other than listen to Head Nerds in Charge. Wednesdays.
Beerus, my lord, is there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
Warning. This is a global blackout. Testing the left speaker. Left. Testing the right speaker. Right. Surround successfully recovered. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for...
Forget about the way it used to be. This is not a damn democracy. We are in a state of emergency, and my word is law. There's only one boss in this place, and that's me, the HNIC.
You muted, Kurt.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy King Kurt live, unmuted. And back at it again on another motherfucking Wednesday night. We about to get into the shits. We already know we late. You ain't got to tell us every single solitary time. You already know we be running on CPT T time.
Yeah.
Some people had to put onesies on. I'm not going.
Don't blame that on us. Do not.
No.
I'm the only one not in the onesie, so I'm gonna let you put your
I
thought
just got a
process
hoodie.
together.
I was gonna say, technically, Shaq got on a 2-piece.
Two-piece.
I don't have a hoodie on. I don't have a onesie, so I'm gonna let y'all know who was the ones that made us late.
How dare you?
You know,
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna add another name to my list.
But much love to everybody representing, pulling up every Wednesday. This is the season 5 premiere tonight. 2024 went off without a hitch. Hopefully you rang in the new year right. How you start is how you finish. At least that's how I like to think of it. And we're starting off with episode 270. Jeffrey Epstein bingo is going to be our main topic tonight. And my boy Katt Williams. Katt Williams. I just have people not learned to leave Katt Williams alone yet?
No.
I have my own opinions.
Yeah.
Well,
I watched that interview with Cedric the Entertainer, and I'm just like,
so that's what I'm saying.
First off, much love to brother Isaiah on IG. What's up, my guy? He said the intro was fire. We appreciate that. We try to put a whole lot of work into making the show at least look good while you're listening to us yammering on about a bunch of nothing in black and nerdy culture. So back to Katt Williams. After he got his ass whipped by that 14-year-old, I don't feel like he could take any more L's in life, right?
Right.
He hit, like, if you get beat up by a teenager as a grown-ass man, you just turn over you turn your card over.
was the same size as him, though.
Well, that's not my problem. Your experience should have jujitsufied his nigga-ocity.
A 17-year-old in my weight class, not the same.
He was 14.
Whatever.
I'm beating middle schoolers up. Don't get it fucked
bigger.
up. I don't care how big he is. If he is 2 years away from being he only been a teenager for 2 years. He can't know how to fight. He damn sure don't know how to fuck. And I refuse to take an L.
I mean, he could have been in martial arts his whole life. He did have him in a chokehold.
Tiger show me head ass nigga. Nobody listen.
He did have him in a chokehold.
That's fine. Beat my ass. I'm a fuck your daddy and make you my stepchild.
Hey yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Whoa, hey yo.
And no allowance. Bitch, clean your room.
Mm-hmm.
Hey yo.
That escalated quickly.
Let's say we had 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Is that a new record?
Hey, that's wild and crazy behavior.
Oh, listen, Omar Gooden could have came and hosted that shit that she just said. All right, that was a Wild and Crazy Kids reference. Fuck you if you didn't get it. I got let me see. What do I have here? I got a Pokemon, Tigger, Stitch, and a My Hero student.
Southside Public School.
Oh my god!
And I'm just a regular nigga tonight, so we fitting to get into the mix. But first, let me introduce my amazing panel. They always pull up for me and support. And this is one of those conversations that you just can't have by yourself. So as always, let's get to these cousins. Hailing from parts unknown. He's one of the dark Pokemons of the Pokemon world tonight. I can see he's dark with locks. You can find him over on the Unicorn Straight Chaser podcast tomorrow as he holds it down with Siren by Night and Cardi Experience. Definitely one of the best shows on the Head Nerds in Charge network. Coming all the way out from the Shy. Talk to me, BK.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy BKE for life. You're a cosplaying, streaming actor, calendar model. You know, I gotta throw that in there. Yeah. It's
talk to these jiggers.
If y'all want to see it, but you know, I ain't go. Mr. August here. You know, Mr. August.
I hear you.
Otaku North.
And it's my month. It's my month.
You know,
I'm just saying it's fitting. You do got some sauce to you.
Greatness, I guess. The greatness can represent another month. I guess
they loving the onesies, y'all. I don't know. They really loving the onesies tonight.
Hey, Kurt, you gotta get a onesie now.
Listen, my onesie is butt naked. That's my onesie. I don't wear.
Yeah, that's against terms of services.
Well, not on Twitch anymore. As long as you painting your body, it's allowed.
Wow, really?
Wow.
That's really what it is. As long as you're painting.
And
your
I
body.
don't really give a shit about man nipples, so you be
listen.
Right.
BK, ain't enough paint in Philly right now to get past my areolas, let alone my whole body. Go ahead.
But yes, go ahead and go, guys, and buy up the last of those My Cosplay is Black calendars from Otaku Nor. Use my name for promo code to get free shipping, which will save you $8. Trust me. Yeah, man, it's happy to see y'all. I'm back to streaming, so y'all catch me on Twitch. Y'all can catch me on Twitch this Friday, 7 p.m. Central. Yeah, man, I'm here.
How they say? I love that for you.
Thank you. I changed my whole stream up. It look different now. It's a whole vibe now. I got a theme. I might need an intro. Kurt, I'm gonna holler at you after the show.
All right, good shit. Chamel over on IG say people always underestimating the Virgos. Facts.
People underestimate.
No, seriously. Best of the zodiac. What's better than a Virgo? Please don't Aquatron all over the show tonight. Nobody wants
a Scorpio
to see
within
that.
your midst, sir.
Oh, Jesus. A Scorpio.
Hailing sign is wrong.
If the price is right, sir.
Well, listen, he already was in Pooh's honey pot. My man holds down the most chivalrous of nerds. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. This is your boy Denzel, aka the Black Chivalrous Nerd, aka I was in the top. I want to say thank you to you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have made it to the top 10% of Baldur's Gate 3 streamers on Twitch last year of 2023.
Right.
So I want to thank you.
No, that's actually an accomplishment for real. Like on Twitch, like in being
top
black.
10%.
Like that's an accomplishment.
The streamers. So thank you guys so much. There's more to come. And if you guys been following me on YouTube, not only have I been posting about Five Nights at Freddy's, but we've been you guys been seeing me play the game Undertale. So stay tuned because more videos are on the way.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Kurt, I'm gonna tell you right now, Undertale is one of those dark ass stories. No.
It's not that kind of game, sir. It is not that kind of game.
Trying to get
I got a little confused when you said Undertale. I was like,
yeah, no. If Undertale is more emotional damage, yeah.
Okay.
In the words of a late great artist, it's murder.
Jesus Christ. All right, we already starting to cool Ja Rule in this motherfucker. Holding it down for all you weebs and otakus. Y'all already see him. He's coming straight out of the academy representing my hero tonight.
Public school.
Oh my goodness.
I'm saying that all night now.
If you ain't had a public school, oh my God.
That nigga is not passing the SATs, but he could definitely put his electric foot in your ass. The man of too many names. My man holding it down from the Spicy Ramen Podcast. Shaq, talk to him.
What's good, y'all? It's your favorite alcoholic weeb, Sir Shaq Lee, aka Mr. Drunken Fist, aka the Southern Drunken Dragon, aka the Southern Soul Reaper, aka the Dynamic Digimon Defender, aka the Weekend Sake Demon, aka Mr. Steal Your Sake, aka this bald-headed demon, aka for the holiday season only, oh Saint Shaq, aka the Goon of the Galar region, Pokemon Gang, aka the Gundam Guardian, aka the Southside Hidden Cloud Village Ninja, aka the Southern Alcoholic of the Shadow Realm, aka Mr. Alcoholic Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., aka the Wakanda style kickboxer, aka Shaqalicious. Yoga.
We gonna get this work. We gonna get this work.
He only gave 15 today.
That was good. Listen, look, you saw the man started to slur his words. That means he's kicking in.
I pre-game kind of hard before the show.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what is your
I said the ghost will grab his vocal cord.
Hey, listen, I'm just glad we got the double digits tonight. All right, y'all. Absolutely last, but of course not least, my doppelganger, the one to clone herself, decked her halls with green and red for the holiday season, and then had the nerve to put her butt in Stitch mouth. So it looked like Stitch eating. Yeah, it looked like Stitch is. You know how they say eat the box, they eating the whole teff.
Wait, what TD Jake say? Swallowing and swallowed up.
Swallowed up. Jeffy's going through a swallowing.
I charge for that.
I know that's right, and I take 10% of everything that she makes. So why don't you go ahead on and tell people how to follow and support us so that we can get read up and we can get you a new rose.
Oh my goodness. I don't need the 5-finger man band. Anyway, what's wrong with you? Jeffrey Wonder here. You're wonderful.
What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
I like it.
5-finger hand band. All right, go ahead, Tuffy.
Like 5-finger death punch. Like
yeah.
And that bitch like ninjutsu.
Wait, do you walk 5 steps and then nut?
I mean, what I'm saying is I play acoustic and electric coochie.
Hey.
Okay, so your name is what's the name?
Not Pussy Unplugged.
You said she in that bitch like Guitar Hero.
I'm finna call you Live Wire
on the hardest level.
Nah, she be playing through the fire and the flames.
I was about to say that. Oh shit, water everywhere. Hold on.
I mean, the hard song to me was
Guitar Hero, the Pokemon.
The guitar solo on Beat It and Hotel California. Shit, them shit was hard.
It's heart-shaped box, you guys.
And you know what the funny thing is? I saw a meme and I thought of you, Teffy. It said, don't ask me if I can squirt. Tell me if you can make me squirt. I said that's some shit that Teff would say to somebody with her Aquarius head ass up.
I feel like now she gonna include that little voiceover saying that on her new TikTok or in the dance studio.
No, I've
while she spin on the pole.
Yeah.
Don't ask if I can squirt.
Telling all her business. All right, Teffy, want to tell them how you can follow and support you.
Listen, what's up, guys? It is at Jeffrey Wonder here. Your wonderful melanated, mochified, stitch donning, merge on. Happy Wednesday, Happy New Year, guys. Make sure you're going to our website. Follow Head Nerds in Charge everywhere, but specifically go to headnerdsincharge.com. Sign up for our email list. We taking the winter off, you guys, but sign up for our email list so you be in the know when we be out and about, because y'all know we love to be outside. So headnerdsincharge.com. Sign up for that email list.
Right.
While you're there, pick up some of our dope ass merch. We got t-shirts, hats, hoodies, bras, drawers, bags, stickers, socks. You know you want it. We got it. Headnerdsincharge.com. Y'all know the rest by now. And listen, Valentine's Day coming up. Get your nerdy bae some nerdy merch. I don't have Jay here to promote, but we make great gifts and all of our stuff is super cozy. It's still hoodie season. Get yourself an HNIC hoodie. Get yourself that Champion collab nerds jacket. Make sure y'all support. Hashtag support Black business. Sign up for our Patreon as well. Patreon.com/headnerdsincharge.
All right. Listen, y'all already know what it is. Tonight we will be covering all the hot topics and just talking about some things that's going around in the MCU real quick. Then we're going to talk about Katt Williams and some of the salacious things that he said about his contemporaries, both in comedy and entertainment. We were going to cover the Dave Chappelle special, but I feel like everybody else is already doing that. And I haven't watched it yet, and y'all not going to fuck it up for me. So,
I mean, me neither.
And of course, we're going to end the evening with
Nigga, I watched that Dave Chappelle special last night because I just knew he was talking about it today.
Today, yeah. I would. You know what? It's already controversial. They say he's saying the same thing about with the transphobia, and I mean we've done Dave Chappelle to death. I mean, unless he said something new that was illuminating. I mean, Dave got jokes for trans people. I don't know what to tell y'all no more. The motherfucker's funny. Katt Williams, what he said falls in line. We could put it all in one big box and go from there. That work?
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Onesie gang, all approved. I appreciate you.
2 pigs.
All right.
Mom Brian from Inglewood.
All right, so let's keep it simple. Y'all ready to get the show started? I'm gonna say it again. Are y'all ready to get the goddamn show started?
Lego.
Lego.
Public school.
Saga made it.
Ooh, right out of the gate, we're gonna get right into Marvel. So there's a rumor going around that Coleman Domingo is being eyed to replace Jonathan Majors as the MCU Kang. How do we feel about this?
Well, of course he's gonna shave.
I mean, I feel like you get that porn stash up off of him. He's solid.
Hey,
Yeah,
leave the 70s sexy look alone. He an older gentleman, okay?
Man, he gonna make me look I look at the wrong Marvel movie.
Yeah, I was about to say if they
Well,
can
he
go
like, this came out the hub. What you talking about?
if they can go from Terrence Howard
To Don Cheadle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
but Coleman Domingo and Jonathan Majors
favor each other.
They favor each other, so they don't differ that much.
Yeah, no, I'm saying if we could go from light skin to dark skin and nobody bat a fucking eye, I think we'll be okay.
I think everybody was okay with Terrence Howard being X'd out, though.
I don't know, man. I wanted to see.
I kind of want to see him with Iron Man.
I wanted to see him continue.
Yeah, I was actually disappointed when Terrence Howard left, and then I was like, Hotel Rwanda, boy.
Terrence Howard was fired.
Well, you said Hotel Rwanda. Don Cheadle is.
I didn't. No. Okay, so I'm not taking away from anything from Don Cheadle, because as far as I knew of Don Cheadle was Hotel Rwanda and Will's best friend from Philly. That's what I knew Don Cheadle for.
And Ocean's 11.
Fuck that movie. I don't care. I was never an Ocean's 11 franchise fan. I'm just saying that was Will Smith's best friend that got him in trouble, and Hotel Rwanda. That's what I knew Don Cheadle for. Outside of that, I knew he was a serious actor, so I was like, I don't know how he's going to do playing Rhodey, but he did an amazing job. And it's not like they really give him a whole lot of shit to do. I mean, this is Armor Wars is going to be the first time he's really featured, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we already got Jonathan Majors in one movie. Like, really, his introduction was Quantumania, right?
Yeah,
and we got him in season 2 of Loki, where he was in there heavily. And he Who Remains was in the Loki season 1. So really, it's the really early onset of Kang before we get into the mix of the meat and potatoes of this shit.
It's almost like what they did with Thanos, where they had the one bull be Thanos at the end of Avengers, and then they had Josh Brolin be Thanos for the rest of it.
Right, exactly. And I thought that Brolin switch up was like, I had forgot that he had gotten recast. That's how good it was.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I didn't even know he was recast.
What? See,
I didn't know either. I didn't know that.
You didn't know Josh Brolin wasn't originally Thanos.
No, I did not know that.
He came in later. So Cosplay Zine on Instagram says, hold on. He says, okay, I'm ready. I guess. Let's go. All right, well, then strap in, motherfucker. It's about to be a long ride. If this your first time watching and you're watching it over on Instagram, if you want to join the conversation and see where everybody else is flowing, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook are our main sources. But as always, if you're on IG, I'll pull your comment over. Over on Instagram, JC said Kang is gone, though. Not Kang ain't gone. The Kang is not gone. As a matter of fact, they said
technically he's not.
Well, Kang is not gone. Period. He's still an active part of the MCU storyline as of today. As of today. Now, I'm okay with the change. Does anybody have anybody? I mean, some people said John Boyega might be better, but John kind of put the kibosh on that from jump.
If they recast him, I'm okay with Coleman, but the whole rumor about Deadpool taking care of the whole council by himself.
Well, there it is. Well, you just led me right into that.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
All right. So the other hot topic was that Deadpool 3 may show the TVA or Wade Wilson himself taking care of the Council of Kangs, and they may wrap up the entire Kang storyline in Deadpool 3. I don't know how
they. So disappointing and anticlimactic.
Well, Teffy, let me ask you a question. Why do you feel that way?
So first, y'all built him up to be like, y'all clearly building him up to be the next big threat. So to have Deadpool just come in and like one man bandit would be anticlimactic as the fuck. Like,
not really.
Not in my opinion, it 100% would be.
But
like
Deadpool has defeated
blow up the Council of Kangs, like, and no Kangs or nobody like saw it coming like ever. That'd be wild as shit and completely like out of character.
So here's how I feel about this. If you're going to X out the Council of Kangs in Deadpool 3, you then have to pivot, show the correlation between Kang, the Fantastic Four, and make Dr. Doom the lead-in for Secret Wars.
First off, they already stated and slated in we have an Avengers movie called Kang Dynasty. So I don't know if
they could change that every day.
They really can, but it's just like, damn, y'all really made this whole phase 5 about Kang. Kang is that nigga. Don't get me wrong. You know Kang, but so is Deadpool. This nigga actually he killed Thanos.
Let me hop in there real quick. Loki was a key feature of the original Avengers and then became a C-list villain. C-list villain only meaning C-list in the storyline, because then the next major villain was Ultron, and then ultimately Thanos. Which at that point they can pivot at any point. Kang can go and start off this new phase of the MCU as a prominent villain, just like Loki did, and then they can repivot. Because trust and believe me, at the end of Deadpool 3, you get an end credit scene of Dr. Doom standing over Latveria and saying now is the time of doom. You ain't gonna be worried about Kang. Nobody gonna give a fuck about a Kang. Listen, we was Kangs, but
so you saying people don't give a fuck about us?
Nah, the proof is in the pudding, brother.
I mean, Michael Jackson did write a song. I'm sorry.
And to me, if you following the same formula, then it would be Kang, Doom, Galactus.
I'm gonna say Galactus is definitely coming.
So
Galactus
I mean,
is definitely coming.
Cosplay scene said a Deadpool and Pikachu team up. I don't know if you're gonna see that.
I will love it. Oh my god.
And JC already said Doom was the canon route anyway. Agreed. I mean, Doom. I actually was kind of taken aback when they originally went with Kang. I mean, I was with it because I trusted Marvel.
I understood why they did it though, because probably at the time when they was like they do stuff years in advance before they announce it, they didn't have the rights to Fantastic Four yet. When they was like, who's the next villain after Thanos? Because we had to come with something. Like look how long it's been since they killed Thanos. They was like, we need something. So Kang, they was like, until then, let's move with Kang, which was not a bad choice.
Well, I mean, if we look at it realistically, this new phase of villains in the Marvels, it was what's her name, Teffy? Because you like the Marvels. Who was the main villain?
Darben.
Then it was Namor, Kang. I think those are the three main villains, and like the TVA.
Well, the TVA not villains though.
Well, they are.
Renfield was the villain.
Yeah.
Renfield was the villain.
Get her storyline,
right?
So satisfying too.
And they tried to have. Well, JC said they had Adam Warlock. Kang was a terrible choice. They didn't have Fantastic Four.
No, the ball, from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah.
Ego.
The High Evolutionary.
Yes.
Ego.
And the fucked up part is, if you had the High Evolutionary, you didn't even need Kang. You could have did.
That's true.
You could have just ran with the High Evolutionary and not killed him off.
Yeah.
because I think he could have played.
No, he doesn't necessarily. We don't show him dying.
You're right. That nigga did. I'm just saying.
I mean, the same way Wanda is dead.
Well, they about to make a whole nother Wanda movie. I don't want to flood it with rumors, but they're saying that she's going to get her own standalone movie. Yeah. Daquan says, so make Doom the main villain over Kang. I think that's what ultimately you have to do, and just get somebody to kind of be a stopgap until you make that transition. Jazzy, love you, Jazzy. Welcome back to the show. I would feel even if they go with the Deadpool scenario, Kang still will have to be around. It's anticlimactic, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe kill everyone but one Kang.
Iraf says, Happy New Year, you beautiful bastards. First of all, my mama and daddy was definitely married.
I definitely was born in wedlock.
But I'm definitely I am a bastard. So anyway.
I don't know, actually.
And
I mean, that's not my definition. I'm just an ain't shit nigga. All right. So we had High Evolutionary, we had Kang, we had Namor. And I mean, Namor's definitely going to be back in some capacity.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Who?
I said that'd be fucking nice.
Oh yeah, because you like him running around his little wings and leotards, getting all moist and shit. And I'm talking about Namor, not you.
The fact that it was the fact that they had to edit his bulge out so it wouldn't be so big in the movies. It was like, damn.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, he bringing that Aztec kingdom with him.
I said, it's the original picture. I said, oh yeah, this would have been real PG-13.
All right. So
I'd let him shoot his legacy all over me. It's fine.
Wow.
You say she wants that Atlantean blood.
Wakanda forever.
She said Atlantis forever.
So
said SeaWorld.
Unfortunately, though, my fear is Deadpool 3 has already been rumored to be a jump point for way too much as is. It's supposed to be a jump point for the mutants. It's supposed to be a jump point to bring back Wolverine. It's supposed to be a jump point to the multiverse, and it's the only movie releasing that year.
This year.
Yes. Oh, good God. Yeah, we're already in 24. It's the only Marvel movie we're gonna get. So this is it.
Yeah, everything else is TV shows.
So it's a lot riding on the shoulders of Deadpool 3, especially coming off the hinges of a writer's strike.
Yeah,
I'm a little nervous because remember they wouldn't let Ryan Reynolds ad lib. Remember that? They said they shot a lot of scenes where Ryan Reynolds wasn't allowed to ad lib any scenes because of the writer's strike, and Deadpool is literally predicated on Ryan Reynolds being his most Ryan Reynolds self.
Right, that's the Disney shit. I got a question. We did have another big villain, but he's not big yet.
Who?
And he's not super powered. Well, at least that we don't know of.
Oh, you talking about Kingpin?
We had Kingpin.
Well, so
and Kingpin is supposed to be labeled now going forward as the Thanos of the streets. So it's like he is a big bad.
Did you like look at my outline or something, nigga? Hold on. God damn it.
No.
This is why I don't like bringing other content creators from Twitch. They be knowing shit because they do it on they do it all the time on themselves.
I just read that today.
That was the next lead in. I gotta like I be outlining shit and have segues into each story so that
he's trying to be organized, people.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Shit, he won't let a nigga work. Hold on.
They won't let you be great.
No. Actually, it was perfect because it segues right into the next thing. Daredevil will reportedly appear in the first episode of Echo. Why is that relevant? I'm gonna let BK get into it about Kingpin in a second. But the reason why that's relevant is because they are expanding the street world. Finally,
like Defenders are coming.
Marvel, I love y'all. I do. I get it. You gotta be epic. The one thing that I loved about that first initial phase of the MCU was you could rely on Marvel to give you the Avengers, the big storylines, and we went right into the cosmic superheroes. Like usually you don't get the cosmic superheroes right off the bat. Shit, we didn't really get street level superheroes in the MCU until we started talking about Captain America and Spider-Man. When you start getting into the Winter Soldiers, and even Captain America kind of blends that gap because he could be in these streets throwing hands, and he's tossed. I don't know how this white man has survived some of the battles in outer space, but he continues to do it. But what I loved at that point was the Netflix run. The Netflix run of Marvel properties was the street level. Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jen Jones. I mean,
Punisher.
What I call it? I said,
you said Jenny.
Jenny Jones.
Because I'm old and I remember the Jenny Jones show from back. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the Jenny Jones?
I remember Jenny.
Thank you. I'm old as shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Jessica Jones, Purple Man. Even the villains were proportionate to high-level street criminals. You know what I mean?
And the fact that initially the street crew was supposed to tie in along with the Avengers for Endgame, and then I guess Kevin Feige was like, "Yeah, we're just gonna toss that to the side." Like, bro, what?
Yeah.
No,
so
because they mentioned
we got some comments over on Instagram, and then I'm gonna go to UBK because we're gonna talk about the ultimate street level criminal, which is Kingpin. Caramel Teddy says, unpopular opinion, McGee over here. I prefer the shows over the movies. Ooh, I feel like a series tells the stories better than the movies can. Some of these Disney Plus shows have turned into just 4 to 8 hour movies.
That's what it really is. They got more time to explain.
Right.
That's really what it is.
And you can flush a story out better. Now, you have Loki that did it really, really, really well. And then Secret Invasion that not so much.
It did it really, really. But that's not any different than a movie who does really well and a movie that doesn't.
Secret Invasion was more so just to connect the dots of some missing points. It wasn't really meant to be like a big show. It was like these are the missing points.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of the MCU run when the MCU run was going on, and we were getting excited about all these things that were happening in the movie phase of MCU, and then they would use Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to fill in some of the holes. And then it'd be like, well, that's a weird way to pigeonhole that in, but I'm still gonna watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, you had to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to get the story with phase 1. That was I kind of liked that they did that because it made you watch movies and the show.
Well,
and
because of that, that's why Disney Plus flexed on them like that. They was like, oh hell no, let's just do a run of shows.
Yeah.
So we got a couple more comments. JC say they doing Devil's Reign, so Kingpin getting his shine later. Definitely. But I think you can't get no shinier than Kingpin. I think Netflix did him so well that at this point he could just step in and pull his dick out on him.
He was perfect.
Let me see. Let's see. JC asked if we looked at the Marvel leaker docs from 2016. That is some G14 classified shit, and I don't want the FBI to come get me. I don't know what that means. And them Netflix Marvel joints was dope, except for trash ass Iron Fist. Well, you can't win them all. I mean,
I felt like upset with the casting, and I was like, it's kind of accurate though.
I felt like they should have just led with the Defenders and then kind of sprawled out in the Iron Fist. No, Taffy?
No, I mean, it was written poorly, and they picked in my opinion, they picked a bad lead.
Yeah.
That nigga was there for the clout and not to actually.
Yeah, he wasn't a good actor.
Well, Jessica Jones season 2 was trash, but the first season was phenomenal.
Well, what you mean it was trash?
In both
I
Netflix
liked
seasons
season 1
and
and season 2. Season 3, listen, season 3 was bad. I'm not arguing that with nobody.
Okay. Punisher was good from almost start to finish. Daredevil was good from almost start to finish. And even though a lot of people didn't like Luke Cage season 2,
wait, you said almost good for Punisher and Daredevil?
Yeah.
Those are two of the goriest ones, and they were epic.
I put it like this: by the third season of Daredevil, I want you to do something different than another hallway scene. It got overdone.
I can see that.
I know we get sometimes as nerds we get into it wasn't broke. Don't
fix it.
Yeah, don't try to reinvent it. But yes, for the second one, keep the same formulas, punch it up. But by the third one, I didn't seen you. I didn't seen this. So give me something different.
That's why I love the that little Easter egg in She-Hulk when he tried to do the hallway scene and She-Hulk just went, "Cool."
Right. Exactly. Because well, she's a fourth wall breaker anyway, so
Yeah.
it was just apropos. Just to speak life to it. Echo is also releasing, and it looks pretty goddamn bloody.
She whooping their ass.
I mean, Shaq, have you seen the fight scenes?
I don't think I did.
I don't know. I might hold on.
Yeah, she badass.
Are y'all looking for? I mean, I wasn't excited at all about the thought of Echo, but I'm gonna see if I can bring up the team.
To be honest with you, I get with her being in Hawkeye that she's gonna be a key person. I'm still trying to understand why she needed a show.
All right. Well, I think it's going to be a tie-in because you see Daredevil and Kingpin are already in there.
Well, of
You know what
course,
I mean?
because her enemy is Kingpin, and so is the Daredevils, and so is the Spider-Mans, and everybody else. So it's literally like they gunning for the same guy. Of course, they're gonna be meet up at some point.
I'm just kind of concerned that they're replacing they're gonna replace Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and be like, oh, here's Echo. She's a woman and a POC. We don't need to bring back the
we don't have to do no more. We got 2 in 1.
No, I think they actually got Jessica Jones comes to MCU. They got all the Defenders minus Luke Cage.
Supposedly, they're all supposed to be showing up in the Deadpool movie. That was the rumor.
Oh my God, it's gonna be
Wait, Michael Coulter is back?
No, supposedly they were showing up in the Deadpool movie. That's what I heard.
Well, everybody done been said it. My drunk uncle's supposed to be in the Deadpool 3 movie. God damn it! My ex is in the Deadpool 3 movie. My illegitimate child in Africa is in the Deadpool 3 movie.
I'm a Bishop variant. You see the locks?
You know what? Let me find out Bishop is only 5'3". I'll be a mad motherfucker.
In a universe, everybody is 5'6" and shorter, okay?
It's the relaxer. It's stunning his growth.
Is that what it is? Can't be perming your hair. Your mutant powers ain't heal you, my nigga.
To be honest, maybe it's Maybelline.
Wow.
See, cosplay scene is right there with me. He said Punisher was well done. After a while, Daredevil got a big tire though. Right. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Because that
he says all these shows and all these movies, it all depends upon the writers. Speaks to what Teffy was talking about, whether something's well written or not. We're gonna have some hits and we're gonna have some misses, just like the comics we grew up with. JC said they could be doing Shadowland. The Daredevil suit is the same colors. Absolutely.
Yo, Shadowland don't.
Cameron Teddy said Lil Boosie's in the Deadpool movie. I hope not.
Oh God.
All these tights is gay, man. It's gay. We can't have the gays up in the MCU.
I can see Shadowland based off the last season of Daredevil. I can see that.
So before I get to my last Marvel piece of news, I just want to say it's very interesting to me. In 2023, we got four DC movies and 4 MCU movies. All 4 DC movies flopped royally.
Damn.
But not all of them were bad.
Hold on.
Not all of them were bad.
That's what I want to ask y'all. Shazam. I hate calling him Shazam too.
Terrible.
Captain Marvel. I'm sorry. I'm an old head.
Marvel, and I can't even call him Billy Batson. Most people don't know what his real name. Either way, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Blue Beetle, The Flash, and Aquaman. What was it? Ice Kingdom?
Lost
Kingdom.
I don't even remember what the damn whole title is.
We just saw
it. Out of those 4
damn, it's
movies,
really that bad.
Yeah. No, wait, but out of those 4 movies, what was the best one?
Blue Beetle.
So I heard Blue Beetle was very, very,
Blue Beetle was good.
It's a good intro movie, but it's still flopped.
Because people don't want to support DC. The Marvel heads badmouth DC.
Bullshit. Because they went to go see the Batman.
That's not true.
Batman was good. Hold up.
Yeah,
so pause. DC James Gunn shot DC in the foot by saying that nothing after whatever was going to count for like their new, by saying none of the movies that were coming out this year were basically going to count in the new DCEU going forward. But Blue Beetle is actually supposed to be the first movie in their new run, but they released it in the middle of all these trash ass movies that didn't matter.
Right, and then they were finishing up the old phase and going into the new one.
Right, and then you have all the trash ass racists who are like, we're not going to see a movie about this brown child.
See,
exactly, not knowing that Blue Beetle was actually Hispanic.
So Jarrell and Daquan said Blue Beetle was the best, and Chris said The Flash. I'm not mad if you picked The Flash because I felt like The Flash had its moments.
The Flash, this is my thing with The Flash. It was the great story, a Flashpoint paradox. You included all the Batmans from all the Batman movies, minus Val Kilmer. And it literally was like, it could have been great. It really could have been like the greatest multiversal. Even when they showed the cameo of Nicolas Cage as Superman, I laughed so hard when I saw that shit.
It could have been great. Explain their multiverse with the noodles. I thought
with the spaghetti. Oh my god, it was perfect. It
was genius. Yeah,
I was like, Michael Keaton people.
It had its points, but we're not supporting abusers.
That's why I never saw it.
Whoa! Michael Keaton's an abuser.
Ezra Miller, nigga.
Oh no, fuck him. I still want to go see the movie. I ain't. I'm talking about the movie now.
I was actually shocked that whole kitchen fight scene. I was like, this nigga whooping ass, and he fighting two Flashes. Like,
yeah, they saying. See, everybody saying Blue Beetle, the CGI and flat. Yeah, I don't know how these studios do their CGI budget because Godzilla didn't have much of a budget, and that's all CGI.
And Godzilla was fucking awesome
and looked amazing.
They also probably don't lock their artists in rooms and force them to work days on end without seeing their families and underpaying.
Slavery.
Okay, all right, valid. Well, either way, out of those four movies, I could tell you right now, Fury of the Gods. I just how they got that so wrong.
How did they go from like a good intro movie to this?
I do not understand.
I felt the same way about Aquaman. I felt like the first one was okay. It was fun, and
it was definitely rushed.
It's like, but DC has always had some. So if you're a DC Marvel comic book fan, DC will always have these big events. Like it was always epic. And I'm not saying Marvel didn't, but Marvel was more grounded into the humanity, and that's why it resonated with a lot of the young people and whatnot. They were dealing with race issues through the mutants and whatnot. And I mean, I get it. When you got gods, aliens, and Amazons, think about the big three of each comic book company. The big three of DC is Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Superman, alien. I'm just gonna call him an alien god. Basically, he's an alien god.
Mm-hmm. He is.
Wonder Woman, Amazonian goddess. I mean,
she is a god. She's
literally formed from the Zeus made the motherfucker.
Right, she's his daughter.
Batman. Oh, but Batman's human, but he's also the richest motherfucker in the world, the most intelligent motherfucker in the world, and he's a complete psychopath who uses white privilege to beat up demented people who need help in Gotham.
He's also a ninja. He's also a ninja.
A ninja, yeah.
He's also a fucking ninja.
How you become the leader of the League of Shadows?
To be honest with you, you know what I think it was? I have a theory about Batman. I really think
we're not getting all the way into your goddamn theories.
No, but I was just like,
because we'll be here all goddamn day.
Not really
yammering about your theories. What I'm trying to say is,
wow,
them three motherfuckers is I mean, that it's like the best in the best of every species, right? But what's your big three of Marvel?
Tony, Cap, and Captain Marvel.
Your big three is Spider-Man.
I was gonna say Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is the number one.
I thought you meant like the team. Okay.
Oh no. I mean, like, who's the three most? When they say the big three,
yeah, the Spider-Man big three is like the Marvel comics. Yeah. So I would say Spider-Man.
Come on.
Captain America.
Not even Captain America.
Like the most powerful of Marvel?
No, not again. Big three does not mean most powerful. It means most popular.
Big three of Marvel?
Yeah, like
Iron
in
Man.
comics. Yeah.
Iron Man.
No, Iron Man was not. As a matter of fact, before the
Nah.
MCU, he was like a G-list superhero in Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
So what? Spider-Man.
I would say Spider-Man, Wolverine.
Wolverine is the second most popular.
Okay.
Spider-Man is the most popular. Wolverine is the second most popular.
It is Wolverine.
Iron Man.
Nah, we said it wasn't Iron Man.
Oh, Hulk.
Huh?
Hulk.
It is
Close.
Hulk. Wait, Thor?
Close.
Thor is the third most popular.
Whoa. Wait, okay. I can see it, but Hulk is like more popular to me amongst kids, especially.
Yeah, I think Hulk is more popular than Thor.
I'm gonna go back because for the most part, it's been comic book sales.
I mean, if we're going off of sales, it's different. But as far as
all right, hold on. Let's see what the people talking about. Wolverine. Yeah, see, Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man. Close. Spider-Man, Wolverine. You're right. Spider-Man, Wolverine. Remember when Marvel put out its first initial cartoons? Who were the cartoons with?
Spider-Man,
Wolverine.
X-Men.
Remember, it was Wolverine versus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
They did do that.
It was first versus Hulk because of the run that they did, and the reason Hulk got that popularity was off the strength of Wolverine. And then they matched him up with Thor, who was the third most popular. So I mean, you could put it like this. I'm not going to get to the semantics of it. Hulk, Thor, you can interchange them. Hulk, strongest there is. Thor, God. But look, it's not them two I want you to focus on because they are DC level superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
It's Spider-Man and Wolverine being the most popular. If these ain't the most street level motherfuckers you could get.
No, that's facts.
Right.
Like they are the two most popular. Yeah.
And I'm talking about Peter Parker is a broke photographer
from Queens.
Super intelligent. He in the trenches.
Trying to make ends meet.
He live in an apartment building where they share a payphone.
Work for the man.
Bro, like I'm playing Spider-Man 2. Man is on his final eviction notice on Aunt May's house.
Like $4,000 in debt. Like nigga.
Right.
JC saying Jean Grey most popular now though, but I think Scarlet Witch is up there now.
Wait, no, Jean Grey was more popular because
I would say if we're going based off comics themselves.
Yeah,
I would say Jean Grey, and then Scarlet Witch is right
I don't
there.
know. I'm buying a Scarlet Witch comic book well before I buy. I hated. Well, either way, before we get into that, because I'm about to say I almost went down the same rabbit hole with BK earlier, and I'm not doing it with you either, Shiv. Because once we start talking about comic book stuff, that's where the show go off the rails, and we already almost an hour in.
But we really gonna say they're the most popular.
Okay, wait, Phil Kaiser said no. The Hulk TV show with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno did make him a household name. Absolutely. I'm not saying that. But the comic book, Wolverine versus Hulk, came before the TV show. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the actual comic book of Wolverine versus Hulk.
Like the first introduction of Wolverine in the comics?
No, I don't even know if it was the first introduction, but it was a Wolverine versus Hulk comic book where they faced off. That's what they based the cartoon off of. That really made him go through the stratosphere. Because Wolverine was already popular.
They had beef.
All right, so
Wolverine's first appearance, Incredible Hulk, number 180, October 1974.
So let me see. Carmel Teddy on Instagram says Scarlet Witch took over ninjas House of M. Once she said no more mutants, then everybody knew what type of time Scarlet Witch was on. Period. And JC said Jean Grey has the highest miniseries sold. Well, I mean, I'm not knocking it.
I'm saying like
I haven't boycotted. Listen, I like I said, I'm the retro nerd. I remember a whole lot of old shit, so I can tell you how it started, but I can't tell you how it is right now. But with that being said, basically, MCU has always been in touch with the people, and their characters are based in the human condition and dilemma. Broke niggas. Trying to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Superman came to Earth, got a job right away. Had two parent family, nice rich estate as a farmer, and then built a mansion in Antarctica where he houses aliens because he wants to.
Yeah.
Do I have to even get into what Wonder Woman has on Themyscira?
Nope. All you have to do is just say Wonder Woman. All you have to do is say Wonder Woman.
She literally has everything.
She rock gold bangles every day, B. She just rock gold on her hip.
And magical items and lassos and shit.
And none of her niggas can lie to her.
Nope.
And cheat on her good, because then she wrap a rope around their neck, and now you blocked on all her social medias. Spider-Man had to fight for his woman. He ain't know whether Mary Jane was going to, stay true or slide off with Flash one day. You know what I mean? Spider-Man had problem. His uncle died. His aunt was broke. He ain't had no money.
He couldn't, and he failed to catch his first love in a split second.
Oh my God.
And he broke his girl neck.
Yeah.
Like,
but he had Black Cat though.
He did have Black Cat.
He had Black Cat.
She was thicker than cold grits in the freezer.
Black Cat had that nigga.
Yeah. Well, but it's the fact that she wanted him, so it was like, hey.
You right, Tab. Black Cat had him. I'm sorry, y'all. We usually deviate. If it's your first time hanging out with us, just know we will never stay on topic for long. It will go down a nerdy path. But bringing it back just to close out on the MCU news, Steven Yeun officially drops out of the MCU's Thunderbolts movie. I'm not mad at this.
I'm not mad at all.
Grand opening, grand closing. What can you say?
I'm not mad at all.
People, what would they say? People get recast every day, B.
Especially in Marvel. It's their specialty.
Plus he's still getting the bag as Invincible.
Yeah, and
Walking Dead.
Yeah,
well, he got residual money. He's dead in The Walking Dead. You did know that, right?
Yeah, I did know that, but
I think he still does the appearances though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, of course, because he's one of the most popular characters, even being dead.
Because after they killed him, damn, 75% of the people watching the show stopped.
I was one of the part of that 75.
I was part of that 75.
I actually just finished the series recently because I was like, let me catch up. But either way, many of the African American community had all collectively come together through osmosis and agreed to leave Jada Pinkett Smith in 2023.
Oh Lord!
Soon as 2024 hit, she dropped this selfie and once again went viral with this sesame seed bun jacket, leg warmers, and I think it was a New Balance fit.
Y'all leave Slim Josephine alone.
Listen, people have called her American Pitbull. People called her Skinny Joe. I called her Vin Gasoline, and I think my favorite was the Pebble.
Nah.
Oh,
my favorite was when he was like, I thought this was Mayweather for a second. I
Not
fell
Mayweather.
out.
Not Mayweather. Jesus Christ.
I just somebody said, please somebody deactivate this little boy's social media. I said, I don't know. I feel like she has oversaturated social media to the point now where it's now become comical. Like, why do you have a sesame seed bun jacket on? And this joint costs $500.
I didn't even know that was a burger until you said something. Look at the little thin line of
it.
I forget what Harvey dressed like a whole comic book villain for like a year.
And hold on.
But it was fashion though.
Hold on. No. Damn the fashion. And Teffy, what did I do every time Steve put something out?
Listen,
roped his ass to the gods.
Steve looked good though.
I photoshopped Steve Harvey as Nega Duck from Darkwing Duck. He was him from
Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls. Listen, I didn't Photoshop Steve into some shit where if I ever see him, I might have to apologize. He done been everything but a child of God.
He tall as hell.
All right, Teff, this your shit. Apparently, the Mean Girls is going to be a musical.
So they're basing it off of the actual musical.
They could.
Niggas didn't know that until just now.
I know, like I'm with you, Tef, where I'm like, we're like, oh, it's gonna be a musical. I'm like, it was a musical like a few years ago.
Really?
Like I remember I did Wizard of Oz like back in like 2018, and a couple of my peoples in the show, they were playing the soundtrack of the Broadway show.
No,
so this is
when the
like
movie
Broadway
first
show
came out,
adaptation.
they said it was based on the Broadway musical Mean Girls. Y'all niggas just don't fucking read.
Yeah, we don't care about.
We know
Mean
people
Girls.
who don't read, but we're not gonna get to that nigga today.
I just don't care.
Oh,
Jazz said it's been on Broadway for like years. It's such a good show. All right. I mean, The Color Purple, this did the same thing, and it's been highly regarded as a great movie. I haven't seen it yet, nor do I plan to see it. I've had enough black trauma to save myself from all of that. I do not want to see any more movies where we're not winning.
There's definitely some trauma in that shit.
Yeah, so I'm good. I'm all the way good. Speaking of black trauma,
I hit that shit in February though.
What'd you say, Shaq?
Wait, what?
What?
Wait a minute, hold on, Shaq. Who'd you hit?
I said I probably hit up on that movie in February though.
Oh, okay.
If it's still
My fault.
Okay.
I'm still drunk, y'all. My word slurred.
No. I can see that. Color Purple do feel like a February movie.
Like that's like February. I got the candles lit and I'm cleaning up the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, but I always got to end my February with Django, so I can see white people get.
You know, Color Purple, Django, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, all of that.
Roots,
you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
What you say all the
yeah,
nigga,
you know,
28 Days of Nigga movies. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
oh, let's do
it. Actually, yeah, BK, that might be a good. We have to start working on that now. All right, so House of the Dragon spinoff about the Seasick will now shift from a live action to an animated show.
I don't like it
because them wigs is horrible.
I hate that.
So, for me personally, whenever I hear a live action show is switching to animation, it just makes me think they want to do things on such a large scale that they rather take the budget from CGI and all of that, and that they pay the actors and just do it through animation because it's going to be a limited run.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It'd be one thing if it was going to be a sustaining show that they're going to keep going, but this is a side quest.
Is DC Animation Studios going to be in part of?
I don't know.
That's
but
important.
DC Animation don't miss.
I mean, I know it's on HBO, but like if they gonna animate it, they got to do it right. I'm sorry, I love that show.
Same. All right. Nosferatu image reveals first look at Willem Dafoe as the crazy vampire hunter. I'm assuming
Van Helsing.
I'm assuming this is him as Van Helsing. Well,
why he
anything
like
Willem does, I'm down for.
He looked like a vampire himself.
Yeah. Well, you know, Van Helsing was always a little.
He actually looked like Jack the Ripper. What if that's it? Jack the Ripper is a vampire hunter. Ooh. And the women he been killing were secretly
Wait a minute,
vampires.
You might have actually started down the path of a new little.
I want all my rights for everyone. I said
I'll delete this video right now.
Private.
Yo, you ain't never like. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get this nigga up out of here. All right, y'all, listen.
Like I can't hear.
No,
that'd be dope,
I love
though.
the way that Record of Ragnarok did Jack the Ripper.
I did too.
Hell yeah,
I did too. He was a horrible human being, but in that anime, he was that nigga. He defeated Thor.
Hercules.
Hercules. I'm sorry, Hercules.
Sorry. Listen,
big swole niggas.
I didn't say 37 different names wrong. Don't worry about it. So, and I'm gonna defer to Shaq because you know when it comes to that anime, that's where I go to. But I always have a little bit more sympathy for the monsters we make. Yes, he was a shit person.
He was horrible,
but he is a product of how shitty his environment was. Shaq, when it comes, you know, an anime is good for that, for really flushing out good villains. Where would you put Jack the Ripper in the world of anime villains?
I would definitely give him flowers. I don't know if I can put him too high, but definitely I would definitely say like writing wise for Record of Ragnarok, it was really good. Just so like, because like you said before, it gives you the context of like why he's the way he is, and it's definitely good because it shows that like the audience for the humanity side's reaction to Jack the Ripper, like, yo, why the fuck is this piece of shit over here representing us? Versus like, and then the show gives the audience, the viewers, context of like why Jack is why he is. So it's like, damn, yo, Jack did some fucked up shit, but like he came from a fucked up place, like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And like, look, black people everywhere was like,
you know what I mean.
We understand.
I know Jack the Ripper's in the hood.
You know what I mean?
He's from the hood. He's
Jack
from the
was like
trenches.
that, bro. Jack came in with the toolie, bro. You know what I mean?
Well,
Jack
my man
came
Jack
with the things, bro.
Wait, Jack could have fought anywhere. He said, "No, put me in the streets of London, bitch."
Wait, and
Jack said, "If you gonna let me come in, I'm gonna get the Jack tool and start ripping, bro."
Wait, it did. Not only was that. The whole 6 episodes, this man was like the perfect gentleman. I need to have my tea while I whoop your ass.
Yeah,
like
he said, "Hey, if I'm gonna whoop your ass, man, I need
I need my
drink.
tea.
You don't drink it.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, have a seat. Have some tea with me before I whoop your
ass.
ass.
Drink it, yeah.
After he beat the beloved son of Olympus.
Woo.
Bro, and then they gave Mercury so much, bro.
They threw rocks
at him.
And at the end of the day, it's like
he just
saved y'all ass.
I get it.
hey, but Kurt, it's one rap song has said, "Hey, the love of the underdogs on top, and I'm gonna shine, baby, till my heart stop."
Hey, yo, envy me. I'm MVP.
Well, I'm Ragnarok's MVP.
You get to know me.
If y'all haven't had the opportunity to watch Record of Ragnarok, it's on Netflix right now. It goes all the way up to the Buddha fight. It is in my top 5 of animes to watch on Netflix right now.
Ladies, get ready because next season about to be crazy with some boy candy.
Yeah, and on top of that, with Blue Eye Samurai, Shiv was just talking about that earlier. Record of Ragnarok still stays in the top 5. Remember, Castlevania and Castlevania Nocturne is in there. So for Record of Ragnarok to be in the top 5, and yes, you One Piece fans, I'm counting you in. No, I'm not.
Is it the live action or the
time out? Kurt, flag on the play, because all the new shit for One Piece is not on Netflix. Different category, so don't even do it.
All right, cool. All right, I can keep it moving, and I got Weeb approved that I can go ahead on and exclude it out the top 5 of Netflix. Go to Crunchyroll, you bitches. All right. So last but not least, for my wrestling fans, it's finally about to go down. I'm gonna kick it over to Black Shiv to tell you what the tea is. Shiv, what done happened?
Take a Shiv.
All right. So essentially, what happened was The Rock came back and he talked some trash to a no-name former champion. And before he left, he goes, "Hey y'all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to San Diego. While I'm here in San Diego, I'm gonna go get something to eat. But where should I go when I go get something to eat? Should I sit at a booth? Should I sit at the bar? Or should I sit at the head of the table?" And that's when everyone started losing their ever-loving minds. So now the rumor is that it's going to be, because since they're already teased it for day 1 on Raw on Monday, that it's going to be Rock versus Roman. Now the question is, when is it going to happen? There are some.
It's got to be WrestleMania.
There's some people, and that's what I was saying. Some people are saying WrestleMania, but there are some people that are saying that it's going to be done at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view before Mania, because it's happening in Australia, and word on the street is that they paid money. The government of Australia paid money for WWE to get Elimination Chamber on the strength that The Rock was going to be there at that show.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all. That's your wrestling tea. Jazz
Battle with a chest tattoo.
I love her. She didn't say daddy. She said daddies. He said Roman and The Rock.
She ain't wrong. She is not wrong.
Already lifting the glasses up. 2 well-oiled Samoans wrestling, tussling in their leotards.
6 feet.
Body slamming. Jostling their giblets.
As Biggie once said, big meaty men slapping meat.
The Rock wear draws.
This is y'all ruined wrestling for me. Fuck y'all. All right, look,
we didn't ruin wrestling. We just enhanced it. Boy,
that's the hot topics, baby. And we're gonna take a quick breather, and then we're gonna get right into Katt Williams, because, baby, Katt done let the he done let the chopper speak the entire entertainment.
On the Lord of Hero, Nick. On the Lord of Hero, Nick. On the Ricky Ticky Low while living #1 Nickelodeon.
All right, y'all. Listen, for all you who are gamers, I want y'all to perk up your ears because we are looking for streamers. We are looking for competitive gamers. We are looking for those who are looking to be a part of, as Shiv likes to call, the head of the H&IG, Head Nerds in Gaming.
Flawless victory.
So if you're a streamer, if you're a gamer, definitely hit us up. DM us on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. Drop a comment, and we'll have Shiv follow up with you as we start to build together our gaming stream team. He's already doing, like he said, he's already doing Baldur's Gate right now. And me and him are going to get together and we're going to come up with a comprehensive plan to really build it over the course of 2024. So be on the lookout for that. Now, I don't know who thought it was a good idea to piss off Katt Williams. I recognize that Katt has had a tumultuous past, but Katt Williams went about cooking his contemporaries. He came at Tyler Perry, Faison Love, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, to just name a few. Now, I could tell you what he said, but sometimes it's better to hear it right from the horse's mouth. This is what Katt Williams said to Shay, to Uncle Shay Shay, on the Shay Shay Club.
He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Katt?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
So that's why, because when we released that clip and he said that, you responded because he said he was supposed to play Money Mike and you were supposed to play Santa Claus.
An outright lie. So that he knows is a lie.
So why would he say it?
Because he's a liar. Nobody knows why liars lie. And that's why I had to come on the program. Cedric did the same thing. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said, it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018. You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you asked it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, baby, and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Katt Williams in there.
I don't know, Katt. We might not let you drink anymore the way you I mean, we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip, less than you.
I love how you take a slip
The
and
truth
then he
don't
go
need
right back
motivation.
into it.
I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Sam's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform. If you give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened, it's untrue, and there are hundreds of witnesses for each.
I have my own thoughts.
I got another clip, but I just wanted to let the mic cool off real quick. Like
or Tubi.
Listen, Katt Williams damn near got in Uncle Shay face and was like, these niggas whack.
Hey, Kurt.
Cedric stole my shit. Harvey fucked over Mark Kurt. This nigga gotta wear a dress because I put it in my contract. Shaq, you was about to say something.
I was about to say, Kurt, I had to go to my kitchen and grab my plate because this nigga was cooking.
Yeah, look, whatever he's serving, Katt has always. I'll never forget when Katt roasted that radio personality lady, and
okay, that was funny.
He put everybody on notice. Like he and you tend to forget that where he really got a lot of his clout was in wilding out in the bussing contest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In the rap bussing contest, and in just he's an improv comedian. He'll roast you off the fly.
Yeah, she asked for that. She tried him.
Yeah.
But now
is that the one where he was like, only one of us got $12?
Yeah. When she said
really
you in that
tried.
old jacket, he said, "Oh, you mean the Versace spring line? You want to go and tell Versace that his jacket's old? This is a $12,000 jacket. What do you got on? The swap meet? You know."
Yeah.
He destroyed that poor woman on the radio.
Katt Williams
I didn't go to prison. I went to
the
jail.
Carfax, he gonna say the Carfax, nigga.
So what seems to have happened is Ricky Smiley came on Club Shay Shay. Cedric the Entertainer went on Club Shay Shay. Now, Tef, you said you saw the Cedric Entertainer interview. Did he say something so tumultuous that it should piss off Katt?
So what he said.
Bonus points for me saying tumultuous.
Yes. All right. So what he said was, he said that he didn't steal Katt Williams' joke, like Katt Williams says. He says he was like, it doesn't line up, but he does admit to seeing Katt Williams do something similar. He's like, I've seen you perform 30 times live, and he was like, stealing jokes. He was like, and I get it. He was like, if I felt that way, like, I would be mad too. I've had people steal jokes of mine. He's like, not to say that that's what happened at this time. But he was like, I've seen you in person 30 times. Why you ain't never come up to me and say that? He was like, he felt that strongly about it. And that Cedric the Entertainer interview is a year old.
And to piggyback off of that, Cedric responded today by saying, we talked about this before. There were apologies, and we were moving on from this. So I don't even know why you coming back to this and bring us back up, which to me is giving Katt Williams is doing what all these hoes are doing now. They just talking and running on these podcasts and talking and running them out for attention. And that's what I got from it, because if you if he apologized for it and y'all handled this in privately years ago, why are you on this
bringing it up?
Why are you bringing it up and you dogging him? Like,
surprise, motherfucker.
It's given very much. I got a new comedy special coming out.
I got you.
It's like,
That-
what are you asking for the attention for? Because at the end of the day, you handled it, and then not only you attack the main comedians, you attack the B-list comedians, and Michael Blackson even responded to it in multiple posts on Twitter and said things like, you know, at the end of the day, no one is taking away from you that you're a top 5 comedian in the world. And he listed him as number 4. And he told him, like, yo, but at the end of the, like, I'm me, you're you. We have different styles. We can't help who people like.
It's giving. Katt Williams got a new comedy special he's trying to sell.
I mean, but Katt Williams do have 12 comedy specials, and if you go on Netflix, there's a lot of Katt Williams.
So first of all, Cedric the Entertainer. So he's got 2 up right now. One is on Netflix. One is on HBO. So listen, out of 4, you can find 2 of them,
and they both trash. I've seen them.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean,
they both trash.
Mm-hmm.
I have never in my life, and I oh God, as a comedian, I don't never want to say nothing disparaging about. Hopefully, I mean, I don't want to fuck up my future career. That's why. But I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, "Ooh, I'm excited to see Cedric the Entertainer."
Not since Kings of Comedy.
I mean, no, not even at Kings of Comedy.
No, because Bernie Mac killed that show.
There's only one person I want to see, but that's a King of Comedy.
I understand. I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
Bernie Mac is the real king.
If I can see him now,
well, Arnez J do a comedy special before I watch Cedric the Entertainer.
If I could watch any comedian, Richard Pryor, if he was alive, I would love to see a Richard Pryor show.
So real quick, Carolyn says Cedric does his stand-up like a Vegas showgirl, and that is what Cedric has built his brand on. I am not just a comedian. I am a showcase. I can sing, I can dance, I can do a multitude of things. I always think of Cedric the Entertainer the same way I think of the Rat Pack, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr.,
Dean Martin.
Thank you. And Jerry Lewis. I think of them as you have comedic implements, but you also are providing a show.
You have variety.
Right.
Yeah.
When I think Cedric the Entertainer, I think entertaining the vets, going down to the old folks home and putting on a showcase, a Vegas residency. When I think about selling out stadiums or large venues, I think Kevin Hart. Not that he's the funniest. I just think that's Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, and I'm talking about black comedians. I'm not doing the white ones.
I can see why you say Chris Rock.
Well,
because he's done it.
He's done it. That's why I was like, I had to think. I was like,
no, he's done it and still does it. He just did Madison Square Garden with Kevin Hart. I mean, you can't hate on it.
You can't.
It is what it is, and yeah, and it's a shame what happened with Mark Curry. I mean, not a shame because Mark Curry had a really good career. Y'all might remember Mark Curry hanging with Mr. Cooper. That's what Katt Williams was referencing, hanging to Mr. Cooper. Y'all might remember him.
I felt bad because I feel like Mark Curry stopped being famous around the time I was like finally aware of him and aware of how funny he was. But that's when Steve Harvey and all them sort of like surpassed him, and I was like,
you mean stole his ideas?
Yeah,
according to Katt Williams.
Because I actually like that show.
No, so a little insight on that. Steve Harvey has been notorious about undercutting and stealing. As a matter of fact, Uncle Bernie almost whipped his ass.
Hey, is these proven or is this
yeah, Bernie, look. So on the Oceans franchise, when they went to bring in Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey, and he even admitted that he apologized to Bernie about it. Steve Harvey called the producers and said, I would be a better fit in this movie than Bernie Mac. Tried to undercut him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uncle Steve the Motivator was ruthless back in the day.
You don't fuck with a Chicago nigga. I'm gonna just say that.
And take his money. Take his money.
Fuck him up against the wall where handcuffs on and crazy through on lips. That's all you do.
Now remember, at this point, Steve Harvey had a show, and Sed was on the show. D.L. Hughley had a show.
Mm-hmm.
And
now Cedric got a show.
But here's the crazy part. Steve had a show, Sed was on a show, DL had a show, and they all were still doing radio. Bernie was still performing.
Yeah, Bernie show did come later.
Much later. Because after the Kings of Comedy, actually it came because of the Kings of Comedy.
Yeah.
He said, "Come on, white America, what I gotta do? I gotta kiss your ass." Like he basically implored them.
And the show was about his joke of his nieces and nephews.
And that's what he built it off of. So, and I love that. Sometimes you got to give back to your contemporaries. I have to admit, when you see these comedy specials, that's a culmination of a comedian who has toured, has proven jokes, has talked to other mentors and have ran that joke by them, and people have influences and inputs. I'll never forget a joke I did in my OG Top Flight was like, okay, yes, you can do it that way, but Kurt, you have to put more energy on the back end, or this is how you build up that joke. Now it's my joke, but that's what he means by he punched it up. It's one thing if you do a joke and you help somebody punch it up and you might do your own variation of it, but to sit in a crowd and take somebody's joke and then regurgitate it out as though it was your own. Carlos Mencia, you see what they almost whipped his ass on stage behind that. What? You never seen Joe Rogan go up on stage and almost beat up John?
Mencia?
Carlos Mencia.
I don't think I saw that one.
I don't think I saw that either.
Hold on.
I know they had beef, and I knew that Carlos Mencia whole thing though was that he was fake.
Listen.
Everything about him was fake. He would trash Mexicans. The nigga wasn't Mexican. He would trash white people. His wife was white. Like, it was like the whole thing was crazy. Like, everything about him was like fabricated.
I remember South Park talking shit about him.
South Park gonna talk shit about everybody.
Yeah,
right.
True.
That's not him.
But that it's a very taboo thing to do, especially in the comedic world. A lot of people were mad at Robin Williams because Robin Williams would come in and sit in the back at amateur night and open houses and take other comedians' jokes because he could take a decent foundation and make it better. And when you're a popular comedian, you don't remember. Right. Nobody remembers that it started with you. They just remember how iconic they made it. Carlos Mencia literally stole a Bill Cosby joke.
Oh yeah, the kid going as a father teaching a kid how to play football and all that stuff, and then when they grow up to grow the pros and win the championship, and look at the camera, and go, "Hi, mom."
Classic. Like, to me, why would you steal famous shit? Like, this is where Joe Rogan was about to whip his ass on stage. Like, they literally had to pull them two apart because he called him out. And I can't play the audio because YouTube gives out strikes like candy, but. Essentially, y'all can go on YouTube and y'all can just put in Carlos Mencia fights Joe Rogan and it'll come right up. It breaks it all the way down. If y'all remember, do y'all remember Hot Damn I Rock?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. He was a YouTube legend.
What I tell you? I said I remember all the old shit, right? Hold on.
Bruh.
So Hot Damn I Rock was dubbed the first king of YouTube. He was the most popular YouTuber in the early parts of YouTube as a black creative. As a matter of fact, you might remember
Trey Melvin,
Brotherly Love. He's the black guy who does the skit where he's Mario and Luigi. at the same time. Yeah.
I remember because he pronounced that dude's name Mario, and I'm like, that's a New York nigga. The Hot Damn I Rock is a fucking legend. He literally was like the king of YouTube comedy skits.
I probably seen him and just didn't know his name.
It kind of reminds me of when. Remember him?
All it is.
Yeah.
I recognize
Straight off the top, nigga. Straight off the top, nigga. Did you know that some of the greatest video games of our time were influenced by pussy? Double Dragon, Zelda, Donkey Kong, the list goes on. It's always that classic story of a nigga trying to save some bitch. But you know the most memorable of them all? Super Mario Brothers. As far as I'm concerned, that game was the definition of trying to save a hoe. But realistically, some men can relate to that story. Fellas, how many times have you went through hell and high water?
Either way.
Hey,
And
Adam,
this is-
suit up. Princess in trouble, we gotta go.
Oh!
What do you mean you heard?
Yeah.
How'd
Right.
you hear? She called me. She called you. Mm-hmm. Peach
Now
called you. Yeah.
So
Bro,
y'all can
that's-
go back.
that's
y'all
skit. Oh my god, bro.
That's like one of the most famous of Hot Damn I Rock. Yes, he's from
How
Baltimore.
many
His
other
name,
people have remade that exact same draw?
but it's no. That's not what I was going to say. So, well, when he was blowing up on YouTube, he was making crazy money off of YouTube and gaining such notoriety, but he was stealing that intro, that lead in that he was doing is the jokes and monologue of Patrice O'Neal, because Patrice O'Neal was doing a radio show that wasn't as popular. And he would listen in every day and regurgitate the things that Patrice was saying in his videos, because Patrice wasn't on YouTube like that. And then he got in trouble because people started being like, hey, yo, that's Patrice O'Neal's material, but you're just putting it on YouTube. And Kane had to say, like, yeah, he influences me, and I talk about the things he talked about. So what's common practice now in social media is if Teffy does a viral video, I'm going to do my version of her viral video, and you're going to do your version of my viral video.
TikTok has proved that.
Right. There is no such thing as my material anymore. It's just my material that was created by me, because I'm going to create your material, but mine. But this was like one of the first times that it did that, and they tried to treat Kane like a comedian stealing jokes. But he's like, I ain't no comedian. I'm a content creator. And that's where that dragon was first born.
I know he stopped because of like personal issues and mental health and health issues.
Oh, yeah,
and
well,
physically.
a
But I was
very
like,
good
I
friend of
was,
his died.
huh?
A very good friend of his died. I actually, in the early parts of Head Nerds in Charge, I was negotiating with Kane's return and trying to help bring him back and come on the show and do some things. I had a personal friend who's from Baltimore, and they know each other. And, you know, I reached out a couple of times, and he was just in a really bad spot. And I'm glad that the brother he's back on YouTube now, and he's in a better mental space. And I mean, look, the controversy is out there. I'm not trying to shit on Kane, but that's what it was. So when Katt Williams start talking about people stealing material, people taking his material and putting it in their specials, especially in their specials, you know what I mean? Because if you do my joke somewhere else where I haven't gone, like BK, you in the Shy, if you heard me in Philly and I'm doing all my jokes and you're taking my jokes and you taking it to the Shy, I can't go to the Shy now.
Right.
Because what are they going to say?
Oh, you a thief. They gonna ride with the hometown homie.
Right. I'm stealing your material.
Yeah. They gonna ride with the hometown homie. Chicago go support Chicago no matter how shitty they are.
So that's why Katt Williams felt like it was a necessary thing to get up, go on that platform and say, I'll set the record straight. Now, what y'all think about him putting in his contract that Ricky Smiley got to wear a dress? for him
He
to
was
work with him.
attention seeking. I told you, it felt like he was attention seeking.
That's a put down.
So to me, that's multi-layered, right? Like, why? Why would you have to humiliate that man? And okay, so contemporary thought is it should not matter what that man wears. If he wants to put on a dress, he wants to put on a dress. I mean, gender-based clothing is a little silly. Genuinely. I mean, you go in the Hebrew times, men wore long skirts. Men can wear kilts now.
In Victorian times, men was the only ones wearing heels.
So
not to mention, if you want to go back to theater days, the only people that was playing both roles were men.
Right. Yeah. So I don't want to get into too much of a discussion about gender-based clothing. What I want to say is Ricky Smiley would have took that as an insult. Personally, per his values and beliefs. That man's a Q dog. Trust me. Now, you put it in your contract that you have to put a dress on. To me, I think the fact that you pigeonholed me into that scenario, I automatically wouldn't do it. Would you do it?
No.
It's like he tried to emasculate him.
Yeah, he was trying to emasculate him.
That's what I was saying. That's what
I'm targeting him.
But Ricky Smiley has that old lady character
that's
he
his
does
character. So it's like,
right.
Like you want Sister Bernice in the movie.
Right.
He gonna do it.
He's just pulling out a skill in his tool set, like.
And I'm okay with that. Because look, Martin Shanae was based off his sister or neighbor. I forget what he was. I think it was the neighbor or sister. But either way, I think every black man. So this is so deep. I think every black man knows a black woman or a woman of color and can do a caricature or imitation of her. But my problem is when black men do caricatures and imitations of black women, they usually substantiate the same negative tropes about black women based on a man's perspective.
Well, black women do that too.
To the culture. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but black women do it too.
How many black women do you know that have become world famous for imitating a man?
What? No, I'm not saying imitating.
I'll wait.
I was saying agreeing with the negative tropes of portraying a black woman, because even Regina.
How many
but it's coming from a woman. It's not our place as men to. It's just like a white
I see
man.
what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like white people that put on blackface.
Or Asians.
Or any culture that ain't us. Now, to that point, I'm gonna kick it to Teffy. How did you feel about that?
About what? Ricky Smiley.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about men who portray women in comedies? Norbit. Was it Norbit?
Rasputia.
Yeah, Rasputia.
And Big Mama's House.
And Big Mama's House.
Big Mama's House.
Well, in certain cases, I don't mind it because it's a character. In certain cases, I don't really mind it. So, like, I would say like Big Mama's House, Tyler Perry doing anything as Medea, Ricky Smiley's character, like those things don't bother me because they're just characters and they're not necessarily like, and I don't find them so offensive in a way. Like I don't find that their portrayal of this female character is offensive to women on the whole because they are portraying a very specific like type of woman that I don't like I said, that I don't think like speaks badly about that black women as a whole. I will say I hated Norbit to this day. I've seen it once. I still don't like it. Like that character, trash.
Nappy headed, loud, ignorant, violent, all it.
Right. I was like, that's crazy. I don't like the bull who does it. Tony Talks on TikTok and Instagram. Like some of his skits, because he's a woman in all of his skits.
Who that white boy? Who the white boy that do? Patrick something. No, I forget what it is. Here's another one. I'm so tired of the Instagram women, the men who get clout off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You talking about like, okay, she said Tony Talk, so you mean like Carlton Banks?
Patty something.
I know who you talk about. I know I don't like his either. I'm just like sometimes they're like, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, like that's like women. I feel like, bitches do be tripping. And then sometimes I'll be like, niggas really think this about us, huh? Like you really think this lowly of the women in your life and the women around you, or like women as a whole.
Well,
like,
what if they're portraying a certain woman that's in their life that really do act like that?
Well, hold on. BK, I agree with you. It is indicative of their life experience, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm with you. So Chris says it's when they bash black women and got rich playing a woman. So
but never have anything nice to say about women.
There's duality in that. Okay, so Martin Lawrence did Shanae made money. Did his mama made money. But when you get to Big Mama's house, it's like, okay, bro. Like, damn. All right, how many times are we gonna do this, right?
Yeah.
When Jamie Foxx did what's her name? Wanda.
Wait a minute, hold on. I was just about to go down the line. But see, Jamie only portrayed one, like he did Wanda, but that was it. For real. Like, it's not he didn't write.
Also, to Martin Lawrence's counterpoint, Martin Lawrence also had other black women on his show to give you another perspective of black women and what they were like.
And
to say that these weren't, like he obviously was playing it as a thing to be funny, but black women are as a whole are very different.
But that wasn't the case in Big Mama's house.
I would have to see Big Mama's house again. I just remember it being. I was like,
but we were kids. But then look at Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy did
Nutty Professor.
Right. And then
Norbit.
It's when it becomes a cycle and you continually keep doing it. It's like, all right, I get it. It's the cash cow, but also it's a detriment.
And then we got the king, Tyler Perry, with Medea.
I'm not, no comment. I want to keep my little show on Zuckerberg's platform.
Right.
I got a lot. Listen, you know what? And I'll just say this. Tyler Perry told me everything I need to know about that hopefully, Tyler, if you want to give the head nerds in charge money, just know we are not object to that. But when the Boondocks used their creativity to make a parody character that at no point said was Tyler Perry,
never.
He got mad, and you can't find that episode anywhere.
I ain't go. I got.
You get the DVD.
You got the DVD. You got it.
On TV.
And HBO ended up streaming it, but they took it off of everything that Tyler Perry had control over. And I'll never forget. He said if they don't take that episode out, he was gonna pull all his shows, Meet the Browns and Medea Got a New Nigga and Medea Bottoms TD Cakes, whatever.
Oh my God, tops. But
whatever. I see. I don't even know how it worked. Do you put the bottom in the top?
He'd definitely be topping TD Cakes.
He'd be topping TD Cakes.
Okay, all right.
I mean, Tyler Perry probably nothing.
No, wow. Tyler Perry probably top. I hate you. All right.
Stop it.
It's all jokes. All
right.
Allegedly.
See, the Big Mama's house and the Nutty Professor don't hold up, and I fucking agree with that. Sometimes when we go back and we look at that, I don't even like Wanda anymore, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like anything that makes us look like coons. Wanda literally think about that. Big lipped, wild hair and chasing after men. If that ain't the same over sexualized black woman trope that has been beat down our fucking necks, don't get me. As a comedian, I'm a pivot with this. I love my mentors. I love people who have helped me in this business, and I have become a better stand-up comedian because of a lot of good people. But I realized very early on that I did not want to do the kind of comedy that gets me booked at black places, which is crazy because I'm a blackity black comedian. But guess what? I don't do well in black only spaces because I'm very political and I talk about things that make white people uncomfortable, and the discomfort of white people is what make it funny in a space where it's integrated. That's literally my sweet spot. Now I can flex one way or another, but I've had comedians come up to me and was like, "No, Kurt, don't do that joke about race and politics. You're upsetting the crowd. What you need to do is you need to talk about being fat. Talk about your weight." And don't get me wrong, self-deprecation absolutely will go over. I can do self-deprecation. I can be funny about being fat because that's just some shit that I learned naturally throughout my life. But that doesn't make me a more talented comedian, if you will. And that's not what I want to talk about. It's not what some people are okay with telling jokes to make money or because they love the stage. I genuinely think that we can change people's thought process when we show the irony of their stupidity.
That's where South Park used to be with it.
And that's where I think sometimes Dave Chappelle gets lost in the sauce, because I think Dave Chappelle is one of the greatest mirrors to society that we have in the comedic space. George Carlin right up there. Ben Stiller. No, I'm sorry, not Ben Stiller. Damn, he was the Daily Show.
John Stewart.
John Stewart. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, and there was another guy. It was John Stewart, and then there was
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah is another great one. Great one.
Yeah, Trevor Noah.
I like people who have comedy that says something about society. Because if I walk away educated and I laughed, I'm going to talk about it. So I think now, remember that early 90s sitcoms and whatnot, we were just happy to be on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Like, In Living Color was like one of the first true all black variety shows.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not going to hate on it. I'm not going to shit on it and say, oh, they shouldn't have did this, shouldn't have did that. Well, it was the 90s. They were doing whatever they can to get the laughs, keep the ratings up, and that's what we enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
But now I think we're getting to a point where we're enjoying a higher quality of comedy, and we want more quality in our entertainment. We don't want people to be unnecessarily offensive to make a point. You don't have to hurt somebody to make a point. And actually, Katt Williams brought up this point, and I'm going to play that clip.
Comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just caught it straight.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0. So why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all. As a journalist, that's all. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I don't harbor any resentment to any of these entities because I can't be jealous. I've never seen them have anything that I ever wanted. If you sign up for their program, you get a light-skinned, weird-faced wife that never do an interview. Listen, in 20 years, won't do an interview. Nobody's ever talked to her, and she's never been interviewed anywhere. And now, understand, I'm not talking about one person. What I just told you applies to 7 people. How they all end up with that. That's part of what you get. I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen. Amen.
Shit.
Big dick
I was just about to say, I need a shirt that say "Big Dick Deviant."
Hey,
but like him talking about R. Kelly, like he can joke about R. Kelly, but I mean, like we all knew that Michael Jackson, with everything that has come to light, Mike was innocent. So like his Michael Jackson jokes don't hold up.
I'll say this: you gotta love black people, because whether it's true or not, we finna make fun of you.
Mm-hmm.
None of this stuff about TD Cakes has been proven, but I am going to forever refer to him as TD Cakes. I used to listen to this really inspirational, motivational thing from TD Jakes, and this whole thing has ruined it for me. I can't listen. It is a shame because I'm like, I don't even know. Like, it don't even matter. But what I don't like is hypocrisy. If it's true, I just don't like somebody judging another person while they're doing the same thing. Mm-hmm. And I don't know his character. I don't know, what all of this is. And somebody just put something crazy on the John.
No, someone on Facebook being smart.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring it up. That's we usually get people like this from time to time. It happens in the comments, but either way, I mean, I could block him at any point, but I'm gonna let him rock because I honestly believe people should be able to express their feelings and thoughts and then be held accountable for them and what they say. But now people know exactly who this person is. Outside of that, though, I have found that, especially when you start talking about art, I think Riva really said it best. We also have more agency over our art without worrying about not being able to have a platform. So at the end of the day, we have our choices on the content that we put out and how it affects the world around us. Did y'all see the viral video of the little girls singing Rich Baby Daddy?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You didn't
see the birthday party?
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw that today. Oh my God.
So I guess a lot of people haven't seen this video. I'm actually kind of surprised because it talks about art and whether or not what we do with our art really has a positive or negative impact on our community. And it shows a bunch of little girls at a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
And they were singing
karaoke.
karaoke.
It was a sleepover, but yeah.
It might have been a sleepover. And basically
gathering of little women.
A gathering of children.
Yeah,
they're not little women.
You're right. I'm sorry. The gathering of children.
If they were teenagers, maybe I would have went with the little woman thing. But
no, teenagers are still children. Do not adultify.
No, I don't agree with that. I think a teenager is a teenager. It's not a child. A child is from 0 to 12. Once you hit 13,
you talk about a 30-year-old talking to them, then they're a child.
No, I think they're adolescent. Like you can't date a teenager. I think that's why we say teenager. I think there's a very definite distinction between 0 to 12 and 13 to 17. So if I were to say a young woman,
I'm saying that like there's no such thing as that. That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
That's like saying an underage woman. If you're underage, by definition, you can't be considered a woman because a woman is an adult.
No, a woman is a woman. A woman is a designation of gender. What are you talking about? That's why you could say a young woman, an adult woman, a little girl. We have those different designations. You can absolutely say young woman, a woman, man, woman. The bathrooms don't say little girl. It says woman, and the little girl goes in there because it's the designation.
I get both sides of the argument. However, teenagers
I don't like
still
that.
considered adolescent.
No, because people like to play semantics with.
I get it.
With children specifically.
But I'm basically, we're not trying to. I don't want there to be an over simplification of it. But I understand that things are nuanced. But when you have stuff like this, hold on, I just got the video. Ain't nothing woman, ain't nothing. That is baby. I don't even call that children. Those babies.
Somebody commented on the video on IG saying, well, at least they skipping the curse words. And I'm like, that does not make it better. No.
Like,
I thought that though. I was like, oh, they knew not to say the bad words.
They knew not to say the bad word.
Is what the song is about. They should not be singing that. However, at a party of little girls, as a parent, you control that narrative. You control what your child listens to. But
I just want to be
other people's children.
Black off the adults.
And then you recorded it.
Yes.
And posted it
online.
online.
On the internet.
For me.
And it's videos like that make
Lamont
me hate
says the
black
best.
people.
The simple fact that adults are standing there, letting them do, makes me even more pissed. Period. That's the post.
Like,
don't get mad at the kids because they doing it.
Yeah.
Who is the parent that put it on?
Parent. It's you put
right, like y'all.
You play that around your child. You okay with your child singing it, but to play it with other people's children, like what? Hold up, that's crossing the line. I don't care what you do with your child, but if my child is involved, please don't ask permission.
So, yeah, you got to. So, at the end of the day, the point of bringing up the kids in that song and whatnot is we have to be very careful about content, the way we present it. It does have a overreaching impact, and I think that's one of the things that Katt Williams was really trying to express, that at the end of the day, people are being held accountable. It just is what it is. And you know, even in comedy, and I'm a big believer in freedom of speech. Like if a white person wants to say nigga, say it. I'm like my boy Delroy, say it. Come on, I say it with you. But no, there are consequences that come with every action.
That part. You have the right to say whatever you want, but
It was the way Daryl did it. He said, "Well, say it.
Say it."
He looked. Say it. Go ahead and say it. I want you to say it.
I'll say it with you.
He said it like, I dare you to say it in front of me.
Dad says, "Where's the Kids Bop version?"
This is gotta be the one time where I'd be like, "Nah, we playing." I don't know, because there's somebody who's played like adult, like ratchet music, like in the car with my kid. I'm like, I wouldn't do that with other people's kids. And my son doesn't pay attention to what I be listening to. But if I thought for 1 second that this motherfucker was finna go somewhere and be like, hands on your knees, I'd be like, absolutely the fuck not.
Right.
I can tell you one thing, but here, okay, I'll do you even one better. What you're doing within your own home is your own motherfucking business. I can't critique you for how you raise your children, even if I disagree with it. I don't care what you play for your kids, because trust and believe me, I grew up around every bit of hip hop, every sexual kind of R&B song and this, that, and the third. But guess what? You do not have to put that on Rihanna's internet. You do not have to embarrass your children by showing them shaking their ass, talking about hands on their knees, blanking over the coochie part, which now will live in infamy because it went viral. And your parenting is now called into question and scrutinized because you put it out to the world. Not everything is cute to everybody.
I mean, we grew up singing songs that we didn't have no business coming up out of our mouths.
But was you putting it on the internet?
The internet wasn't around when I was
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Want to fight with me today? I think that's what it is.
Internet was around in the 90s. It just wasn't
it wasn't
capable.
It wasn't important.
It wasn't
My
capable.
mother would have had to record that, put it, have it converted, take it to the library, put it
Put it
on
into
the
a floppy disk. Put it on a floppy disk.
Put it in the computer and
Damn.
upload. Because imagine if the internet today was like it was during Freaknik. Oh my God.
Some mamas would be exposed, boy.
Now,
some fathers would be found.
You would be exposed. Some of y'all cousins, uncles would be exposed.
What Jazz says is very true.
fathers will be found.
I think it's kind of odd too, because I grew up where we had babies like their age dancing like adults, and people thought it was normal. I grew up around Jamaicans. I grew up around other old school black people where grinding, it was literally called grinding, happened at every age.
Nah,
But it wasn't sexualized. Again, you have to be really careful, because culturally, what something looks sexual to you isn't sexual to somebody else. We watched National Geographic because we wanted to see titties. They was titty free on National Geographic because they just ain't had nothing on their titties. They wasn't worried about the titty was free. It wasn't sexualized.
She's about the African tribes.
Yeah, you know, the Ndukwe's and the Umbutu, you know.
The thing is, I knew exactly what you was talking about. That's
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, no, I was gonna say I grew up where my parents, especially my mom's side of the family, like the adults believed in keeping children in a child's place. So even if you listen to, dance to like certain things, or if you listen to stuff like that was stuff adults do, my mother or whoever would come in and be like, that's an adult thing. This is not for you as a child. You need to go back to listening to whatever like children are listening to. Right. And I don't think that they were like dancing sexually. They were jumping around like little kids be jumping around at it was like if you changed the music to Baby Shark.
But it was it not
me. I was
imitation
slow
of what they
winded.
see on TV?
I got my slow. My slow wind was perfected by the time I was 4.
I'm about to say. See the difference between my mom and dad. Is my mom would do that same
Gotta
thing.
roll my neck on.
See,
I'm
my
talking to
mom-
my
she-
baby on daddy on.
I wasn't even allowed to put my hand on my hip because my mom would be like, "That's your imagination. You don't have hips. You're not grown."
Whoa.
You know what?
See, my mom, she will at least explain things to me when she tell me not to do or listen to adult things. However, my father,
Yeah.
I knew Freaky Tales because of my father by Too Short.
Listen,
I knew
my
Bernie
dad
Mac's stand-up
was like, "Don't do
comedy
it if
specials.
You're not old enough.
I knew about Bernie Mac's stand-up comedy special of how pussy tastes better than pumpkin pie. Let me tell you,
And stir like coffee. Stir like motherfucking coffee.
I've heard things. I've been around things with my father, and he's like, "It's okay. You're a boy. You grown up. You need to learn about this." Especially
see, again, that's why Black lives can matter. Black trans lives can matter, but I also think Black innocence matters.
Black innocence definitely matter.
I think we like with Boosie when he took his child to a prostitute. No. What I'm saying is, to this day, old OGs think that's the way. I mean, I've talked about it numerous times before. I can't believe we've gotten so far off the beaten path with this conversation. But at the end of the day, I openly talk about how I was a victim of SA, went to my family, and they were like, "But you're a boy. Like, hey, nigga, you got some pussy. You're winning. What are you complaining about?" And I literally was like, "Well, am I wrong that this feels bad? This feels like it's wrong, but they're telling me like I shouldn't be upset about it." And when I say that fucked up, so many relationships and my understanding of how to interact with women, and I didn't get proper therapeutic care as a child. As a matter of fact, I had to work my way out of that shit, and thanks to the blessing of having a moral base, a religious base, to be able to help me to kind of guide my thought process, even though I'm a wild boy now, but I can operate in a healthier space with a full understanding that no, that was not okay. No, little boys do not need to be sexualized earlier. And you protect Black boys just like you protect Black girls.
Black boys are sexually assaulted every day, and
every
nobody
day, B.
Right.
Listen,
And
it's usually by a family member, a babysitter, a cousin.
You just hit all three on the head.
No,
Literally.
that's because
and
all
it's
three
the
is
fact that people don't believe you, or it's just like what you complaining for. That just like the way I operate with women today is because of that. Like I won't even touch a woman unless that's okay. Like I
right.
I can't. I don't initiate hug unless they initiate.
Man, I'm big on.
I was about to say I'm the same way, BK.
I can't do certain things with a woman due to that trauma, and it's sad. But at the end of the day, it's just like that's a society we live in. Black boys get literally sexualized and assaulted all the time, and nobody says a word. And I hate that. And
well, it's not. Well, I put it like this: it's not that no one says anything. I hate when we use ultimates.
My bad.
There are no. There are people who speak up with it, but it is not held to the same regard as women. And unfortunately, there is still no more unprotected person on earth than a black woman. So that's saying a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, all right, let's pivot. Lamont said, "Yo, didn't mean to change the subject, but have y'all seen the video of the guy jumping on the girl in the courtroom? I haven't seen the video, but I saw. I figured he whipped her ass. So.
He not only whooped her ass, he whooped the bailiff ass too. He was whipping both of the ass.
3 people to pull that man off.
And then
you denied nigga parole.
The lawyers was trying. I was like, y'all can't do it to this angry black man. He was whooping everybody's ass.
So to surmise, Katt Williams. Check out the whole interview. It's a hot. I mean, it's red hot right now. Viral. Definitely going to push Shay Shay Club podcast through the roof. I'm going to watch it in its entirety once I'm done with this. But remember, this is a 2-parter because now we got to get into the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's time.
Jeffrey has more than 170 names of associates that will be unsealed in court documents. Some of the more notable names have already been identified as President Bill Clinton, his aide Doug Bann, Prince Andrew, Glenn Dubin, and a French modeling agent, Jean-Luc Brunel. Tonight, we have our guesses as to who will also end up as one of the people named as an associate of Jeffrey Epstein. This is season 5 premiere, episode 270 of the Head Nerds in Charge, and we're about to play Jeffrey Epstein bingo. So everybody was given bingo cards. If you got them filled out, cool. If not, we're going to fill out a main one here on the HNIC page. The point is, we're going to fill out our bingo card. And when these names drop, we're going to see if we get bingo.
Mm-hmm.
How many get right? So let's start us off. There are, hold on, let me pull it back up. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 across. So there are 25 squares on a bingo card, and one of them is free. So really 24 names. To start off with the B1 square. We already know, and if they already named, it don't count. They already named it, don't count.
Yeah, that gets rid of 2 people.
Right?
3 people.
Right,
Look,
right.
3 people. So I'm gonna just put a check mark on them because I already got them down.
Right.
We just gonna go straight down the row.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be, we're gonna do all the B's, all the I's, all the N, all the G's, and all the O's. So the first name in B1. Who do y'all think will be named in this docket? I'm gonna start with Shaq. Shaq?
With B1?
Yep. You can just tell me any one of your names.
Anyone?
Yep. But make it your best one. Because we want to get bingo. This is terrible to play it like this.
Low-key, I might have to be like the last on this one because this shit threw me all the way off. I was like, nigga, what? So
all right. BK, give me your first one.
Oprah.
Damn, nigga. Why do you think Oprah's going to be on there?
She's a billionaire. And to be honest with you,
well, she was with the boy Weinstein.
She was with them a lot. She was with everybody in Hollywood that's in power. Oprah has power. Oprah has reputation. Oprah can make things happen at the snap of a finger. And I get it. People like, oh, it can't be Oprah. She's been through traumatic. The men in her family raped her. Thank God I'm not from that side of the family. However, Oprah, just because traumatized people traumatize other people. It's kind of like a thing.
Yeah.
Look at her.
All right, wait a minute. I got one from Lamont from the comment section. He said Trump. I'm putting Trump in at number 2.
Yeah, Trump is definitely checked off already.
I thought y'all said if he was already named.
Oh, Trump was named? He
wasn't named, but he was in pictures with Epstein. He was never officially named.
Okay.
He was just seen in pictures. He's been hanging out with. He's in like.
He's a known associate of his.
He's a known associate, but he was never named in the case yet.
It's a client.
Yeah, he wasn't named yet, but he is definitely on that list.
Associate means I hang with you, but when you're an actual client, you can get indicted.
But I'm saying that's all that's been released right now is like a list of associates and contacts.
Okay.
None of the client list hasn't been put out.
All right, Teffy, I'll take them off. Who are you going to replace them with?
Roman Polanski.
God damn.
I don't think he's still alive, but I didn't think it mattered.
He's not, but he definitely would be on that list.
That's a juicy one.
Damn,
that's a juicy one.
I feel bad. I couldn't think of him.
I'm gonna jump in there. Yo, Reva, I said this earlier. The Patriots owner Robert Kraft. I'm definitely putting him in there.
No, I didn't think about him. I did put the quarterback though.
Ooh, what?
Brady.
I definitely put Tom Brady.
Me and BK have the same.
He literally was like the biggest quarterback and still winning Super Bowls.
Genocide just posted one on mine. Dan Schneider of the Nickelodeon producer.
God damn it, I didn't think of him. He is a pedophile. Damn, I did not think of him.
Yeah, he was the executive producer that was the real nasty one, right?
Amanda Show when
that allegedly raped and impregnated Britney Spears' sister.
Jamie.
Ooh. Oh, this list is going. Listen, our bingo board going to be crazy.
I got two for you, Kurt.
Dan Schneider.
All right, go ahead, Chef. Give me 2.
All right, since someone said Robert Kraft, since Reva said Robert Kraft, I went Jerry Jones.
Listen, they just said it.
And the other one, Hugh Hefner.
Of course. I got him too. I got him. Oh, definitely. The King of Playboy, definitely part of this thing. That's how he got some of his girls.
Addison.
Okay.
He said Woody Allen.
That's a good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have him.
Morgan Freeman on mine.
No.
I got Bill Cosby on mine.
I got Bill Cosby on mine too.
Wait, no, y'all don't, not the monoliths of black culture. Hold on.
You know who else I have?
Well, hold on, slow down, nigga. Damn, ruining my childhood. Hold on. I want to throw Jeff Bezos in there.
Yes. But no, I don't want to say him yet.
What nigga is my show?
I know, but I was thinking like people who had power like at that time. Amazon wasn't that huge. Yeah,
it was.
Was it
in the 90s?
It wasn't that huge, but that nigga not broke. Like Amazon didn't make him.
You're right. He not broke, but did he have clout?
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly had his own.
I can see that.
I feel like
I can see it,
R.
but he
Kelly
had
had his own thing going on.
He had his own thing going on.
Yeah.
I want to say,
But I wouldn't be surprised to see R. Kelly on it.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah.
I want to say the Google brothers.
Who? No, you gotta give me a name.
Oh yeah.
I don't know their name, but I just know Google. But
You gotta give me a name. It's for the bingo.
Shit, Google.
All right.
brothers.
Ooh, wait a minute. We got two crazy names. First, Addison said Puffy. With everything y'all just saying that, and somebody said Howard Stern.
I would believe that. I would believe that so hard.
And I'm gonna blow your mind. Joel Osteen.
I got him.
No, period. I got TD Jakes on here.
I got
Cakes.
I got Cakes too.
Cakes is on there.
Yeah.
I got Vince McMahon.
Oh, y'all are. Oh, wait.
Oh,
I put Vince McMahon
Hold on. Slow down. There was a lot. There was a lot that just happened here really quickly. Okay, Vince McMahon. I'm adding because I want to do different industries just in case. McMahon.
That's how I was thinking.
I may have one, but I may be reaching.
No, hold on. No, you this to show the reach. Hold on. We got Vince McMahon. Then somebody said Brett Favre and Russell Simmons.
I got Russell Simmons. I have Russell Simmons.
I'm putting Russ on there. I don't know about Brett. Brett Favre is a thief.
I have Russell Simmons.
I don't see him trafficking women. All right, hold on. Shaq, who you got?
Lesson said Jay-Z.
Yeah, he did, but he got with Beyonce young.
I did put him down. He a little suspicious.
But I just can't see a bunch of white women facilitating niggas fucking white women.
What?
If they got enough money.
Not
And
just
money.
money.
And what makes you think they fucking women?
I will not take this blasphemy. Bob Saget.
Yeah,
Bob Saget, not Bob Saget, bro.
Come on, bro. Bob Saget.
Jazz has got bonus points for me because she just named one on me.
No, Jazz. He better not.
Absolutely, Ric Flair.
Not the Nature Boy. Not the Nature Boy.
Nature Boy don't got. Listen. On any given night, the Nature Boy don't have to pay for nothing.
Because he's too busy raping his flight attendants and shit. Sexually
Are we on the topic of athletes?
The air ride from hell.
I got Mike Tyson. He was big.
Nah, I can't see.
I never saw Mike Tyson as being into young.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, nah.
You don't have to be young. Nigga was literally.
No, I mean,
I wasn't doing that.
No, BK, right? He don't.
I was
don't
in
have to
the
be
gym.
young.
He's an A-list celebrity. He's definitely on the roster of.
Wait a minute. Did we even hear?
I was fighting tigers.
Did we even hear Shaq? Shaq. What was you gonna say? I hate you. He said yes.
I will find tigers. Why would you put my name in this? I feel so disrespected.
Shaq, who you naming?
I have a random thought. This is just me being random and drunk. Seth MacFarlane.
I can see where you going.
I thought Matt Groening from The Simpsons.
I thought the bull. Who was the bull? Green.
Tom Green.
Tom Green.
Oh no, Seth Green.
Seth Green.
Oh,
Seth Green. Yes. Seth MacFarlane. I feel like this.
He got jammed up, and the bull from that '70s show.
Oh yeah. Ashton's boy.
Yeah.
Danny Masterson.
Danny Masterson. I'm putting him on.
I forgot.
No, because I know Wilmer Valderrama had like a little accusation at one point too, didn't he?
Then I do too.
I'm not putting Michael Jackson on this list. Genocide.
Stop.
Leave that man alone.
Leave him alone.
He's already been proven innocent.
I got Quentin
Let him rest.
Tarantino.
Ooh.
I
don't
want it to be true because I want him to keep putting out movies where he call us nigga all the time. But
exactly,
he loved writing nigga in the script.
Yeah,
what's that black billionaire dude name?
Tarantino. All right, I got Tarantino. We run out. We got space for 10 more. Who said Tom Cruise?
Yeah, he probably is on the list.
I don't know about Tom Cruise. I feel like.
What about Lee Daniels?
No, Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I had Tyler.
I didn't put Tyler Perry on here.
I didn't put Tyler Perry on.
I got Tyler and Lee.
Y'all are savage.
Yeah, this.
I ain't putting shit past people.
I got one for the early like 90s or so. Ronald Reagan.
Oh, absolutely.
No, George Bush. If
oh my God,
if Bill Clinton was clapping them cheeks, George Bush was too.
Bush was
I
too.
just put the Clintons like as a couple.
Senior or junior?
Yeah,
though?
I'm just gonna put Bushes.
Okay.
Clintons.
But the
'Cause I
Clintons
said
already
W.
been
Bush.
named.
I got one. Richard Branson.
Oh, ain't that the T-Mobile nigga?
That's the Virgin Mobile nigga.
Virgin
who owns the
Mobile.
airlines, the
Oh.
cruise, the cell network, and has his
Somehow
own
that is
private
on
island.
brand.
Yeah.
That's-
Bill O'Reilly.
I can believe it.
Oh, that Fox News ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely him. Hell yeah.
Speaking of Fox News, fuck ass Piers Morgan.
He can go to
Yeah.
hell
Oh,
with
yeah.
a bag of dicks in his mouth.
I can see
Bill
that.
Gates.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, he's a nerd.
He's done a lot for the community.
He's too hell bent on buying up all the farmland so that we starve. He's a super villain, not a rapist.
He's a super philanthropist, though.
Well, wait a minute, hold on. I had
They
Bill
use
Riley, and there
the
was somebody
hashtag to
else.
cover it
Who
up.
was after Bill O'Reilly? Oh, Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
Piers Morgan, yeah.
And remember, international. Think international.
That's what I said. Richard Branson, shit.
Somebody.
I
bull
have
Jack one?
the Rolling Stones, especially Mick Jagger ass.
You think Mick was? I
Ooh,
feel
Mick.
like
All them niggas was into youngins, and
Keith
a
Richards.
lot of your favorite rock artists were trafficking women. They're groupies that they used to pay on the tour bus. That's sexual.
I wanted to say Putin, but I ain't trying to say his. I
So
ain't
Brandon, I'm with you.
Russia, don't kill me.
Oh, you know what? Didn't one of the royal family already be tied up with this?
Yeah,
man?
Prince Andrew.
Yeah,
Prince Andrew.
I'm
Brandon.
putting the royal family.
Yeah, they were just gonna put the whole royal family.
I said Ted Turner.
Oh wow.
Ted
Yeah.
Turner.
On
I got-
TBS. TBS.
My-
Turner
yeah, my
Broadcast.
bad.
I
TBS
got
is
another
TV.
one. I got another one, and he's just recently been accused. Nigel Lithgow. The
Nobody
executive
knows
producer. Yes, the executive producer of.
No,
So You Think
I'm
You
just
Dance
saying I
in
don't know who
America.
that is. Who is he? Who is he?
He's a huge Hollywood executive.
Oh, the dude from So You
producer
Think You Can Dance.
So Think You Dance, American Idol, Sesame Street. His
No,
name is on everything.
Simon Cowell.
So I was gonna say Simon Cowell.
Simon
next.
Cowell? Okay.
No, no. Simon got a good black woman at home. He ain't.
That don't mean
She'll
shit.
whip his ass.
That don't mean shit. Nigga, she on her wife every day.
Oh, Tucker Carlson. Did we put Tucker?
Oh,
on here?
absolutely.
Absolutely. That
Yeah,
dick
Tucker
head.
definitely going on here.
I said Mitt Romney.
I have Mitch McConnell.
Ooh.
For some reason, I have like two who I prayed are not on that list whatsoever.
Oh.
Ooh.
I know for goddamn certain, for sure, 100%, Jack Black ain't near this bullshit.
Well, no.
Oh no.
You
know what? So
He's a fucking Zionist, apparently. He came out in support of Israel.
But Shaq, I'm gonna say this to you. Damn it. I feel like we, as black people, we're vilifying the wrong white people. We naturally gravitate to the Republican right wing. It don't always be them. It be the ones you think is cool.
Mm-hmm.
It be the yeah, but that's a black woman. I think a motherfucker like Ben Affleck.
See, I wanted to put Brad Pitt. I was thinking Brad Pitt.
I was
Brad
thinking
Pitt too pretty. Brad
is on the fence with
He
me.
seems like he would be trafficked before doing the trafficking.
I feel like Brad Pitt be like one of those motherfuckers like, and who gonna stop me?
What about Matt
Right,
Damon?
I can see now if they said he pulled his dick out. I can't see Brad pinning somebody down, but I can't see him being like, eh.
Clooney is fucking
I'm
right.
not gonna assault you,
George
but I was
Clooney
right.
and his wife into some freak ass shit.
You think George is in it? I'm putting Clooney on there.
I don't know. George
I don't know about
Clooney is
Leo, man.
classical.
Who Reva? I don't
I'm
know
gonna keep
about
it
Leo.
buck.
No,
I'm
put
keeping
Leo on
it
there
buck.
because he
I
don't
don't
mess
know
with
about
anyone
Leo.
under or above 25.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Don't be surprised if you see Eddie Murphy on there.
I got him. I got him and Chris Tucker.
He likes to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. Bama said, keep Jack Black out of this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just making sure that no one's got him.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
For my list.
I don't want to say Leo.
I don't want to say Leo either. Oh, don't say Sean Connery, Jazz. No. God damn, Jazz. Why would you think that a gentleman would ever take?
I was staying away from it.
What about Steve Jobs?
My heart in the 90s.
Can we say Denzel? Denzel?
No.
Taffy,
why you doing
that?
Holloway.
I love to see y'all faces.
Shut up for
No. I rebuke it, Teffy. Why?
I rebuke thee.
Teff.
I'm named after the man. Come on, Teff. Why you do that?
The way y'all niggas.
Why would you say Denzel?
The way y'all niggas turned y'all faces up immediately.
Denzel is watching this show somewhere like me.
Whips pussy.
His wife's at that.
Yeah.
So did Morgan Freeman until he married his granddaughter.
Teffy, get your hands off of me.
I am named after the man. Teffy, why are you doing that to me?
I got one space left. I thought
you loved me.
Now, wait a minute. Now, here's the thing. Once we get to 28 names, we can discuss maybe one or two that we can replace on and off, and then we wait on the list.
I got T.I. and Tiny on here.
Oh, yes.
Okay, you just
Rubber
redeemed
Band
yourself,
Man
Teffy.
was definitely.
You just redeemed yourself, Teffy.
I had Birdman, but I'm sorry.
Ooh, yeah. I feel that.
All right. So here's our official HNIC list for the 28 blocks. Is it 28? No, it was supposed to be 24. Oh, well. Either way, we got 4 extras, 4 alternates. So we're going to whittle this down to 24. We got Oprah, Roman Polanski, Robert Kraft, Tom Brady, Dan Schneider, Jerry Jones, Hugh Hefner, Woody Allen, Morgan Freeman, Bill Cosby, Jeff Bezos, Puffy, Howard Stern, Joel Osteen, Vince McMahon, Russell Simmons, Quentin Tarantino, Tyler Perry, the Bushes, all of them, Richard Branson, Bill O'Reilly, Piers Morgan, the Royal Family, all of them, Tucker Carlson, Ben Affleck, George Clooney, Eddie Murphy, T.I. and Tiny, all of them.
Who was all of them?
Y'all niggas saying the same.
All of them. I'm talking about the whole T.I. family. All of them niggas is weird.
Just King with them. King.
All right.
King's
So
the only one clean. Don't be like that.
So we got to take 4 names off. I'm not sold on Bezos.
Well, I don't want to say him because I don't think he wasn't that popular to begin with to even hang out with people of their stature at the time. And that's why I'm saying it. When they came out to these people in this circle of shit they was doing, they were all A-list, popular, rich ass celebrities.
I love that. Look, they mad. They said sage the stream. Teffy, you almost.
God, sage the stream.
You almost had.
Can we put the
wait,
house on there?
Reva, why you say this late though?
No.
Look, the man has been hanging out with Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, he's been hanging on Kim Jong-un, keeping the peace between North Korea and America.
Right? Can we put Kim Jong-un on there?
No.
Yeah.
No. Teffy, he not gonna take no American pussy.
Kim Jong-un hate America. He not even gonna hang out with.
He might take American pussy.
Dennis Rodman's. Dennis Rodman is preventing World War III.
If y'all think they just sex trafficking women from America, you a fucking fool.
Dennis Rodman is preventing World War III right now by being best friends with Kim Jong-un.
Oh God!
Please don't bomb my homeland.
By helping him get to American little boys.
Addison just ruined me because now I absolutely want to put his name on the list.
I don't.
I don't either. I don't either.
I don't want to put his name on the list.
Addie, why?
Data, maybe. Will, no.
I
He did like August Alsina when he was sickly and young.
Nah, that was his wife, not
That was his wife. Will said he treated August as a mentee. That was like a mentor.
No, I said Jada. I'm talking about Jada.
Oh yeah, Jada would be on that list. Not Will.
Reva said put Jada.
I'm all for Jada.
Nah, they a package deal. It would have to be the Smiths.
The Smiths, yeah. That's it. I'm doing it. Bezos is off. I'm putting the Smiths.
Will Smith only fucked two other people. That was
Elon Musk,
Dwayne Martin.
Elon Musk, absolutely.
God damn.
Elon Musk is absolutely
definitely
going on
must
here.
be on there.
Elon Musk and Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Zuckerberg.
All the tech.
Oh no! It was the 90s. Do you think Tom? He was
No, don't you do that. Stop it.
MySpace.
You've been not talking about
Hell
Tom.
no.
No, not MySpace Tom.
No, not MySpace Tom. Kurt, get that image out of your head. Get that thought out of your head.
At the time, was not rich enough to be around them. He was not rich enough.
90s. When did Rick James die?
2000.
He died in the 2000s. Kurt.
Yeah.
Kurt.
I'm with James though. To be honest, I'm now starting a second bingo card.
Kurt, no.
Take off.
Thanks, nigga.
I gotta
Why you say? Hold on, wait. Brandon on YouTube say take Oprah off. Why you want to take Oprah off?
Brandon said take Oprah off.
Nah.
He was friends with all the children. Oh wow, Robert Kennedy Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hell
Can
yeah.
somebody send me the blank card? Because for whatever reason, it just filled my card in for all of them.
All right, hold on. I gotta put Elon Musk and Zuck in there somewhere. I'm taking Bill Cosby out.
Because you're not rich enough?
No, I just feel like he was roofing bitches. He didn't need to do that.
He was still
He already had a system in place.
He was still, and that he used that system with the girls to traffic. How do you do it, Will? Oh, just slip a Quaalude and they drink.
Listen, maybe he was short on cash. He didn't have money for Quaaludes. He just went to the party where they was already provided.
Oh no, I just thought about somebody else.
I just thought about somebody else too.
Hulk
Can
Hogan.
somebody please send me the blank card?
Yeah.
Definitely
yeah.
Hulk
No,
Hogan.
they already mentioned Hulk Hogan in the comments before.
Oh, did they? I'm putting Hulk Hogan on there. I think him and Vince was.
What you gonna do, brother?
Dropping somebody.
You know who else was big in the 90s? Tyson Beckford.
No, Tyson, but that nigga is
Tyson
beautiful.
Beckford is unproud.
He was the #1 male supermodel.
Oh, I think about Tyson Beckford like Finnick O'Dare. That nigga was being trafficked. He was on the menu.
You're a victim.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, I need one more. Now y'all going and talking about Rick James. Don't look, man.
Rick James.
Give me one
Okay, he's a
more.
hell of a drug. What you talking about?
One more.
90s. Who was big to be on that level?
In the 90s. Oh!
Bruce Willis.
Charlie Sheen.
He was huge.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God. How did he slip my mind?
See, you got to think.
I slipped that
We
drink.
found out about stuff as we got older, but in the 90s, they was good and nasty back then.
Shaq.
And what if Johnny Knoxville?
I would not put it past Johnny Knoxville.
Too much of a jackass for that.
I hate you.
Let's go.
He said he was not Vanilla Ice. Reva, you just
Stop. I need to listen. Vanilla Ice ain't doing this mission.
African Bombada.
Y'all think
I initially had him.
Y'all think Madonna on there?
Like popular enough?
Madonna. Oh, yo, I do think
Madonna on
Madonna
there?
is on this list.
Oh,
Madonna.
I'm adding Madonna. All right.
What about Cher?
I'm not doing this with you. We're not gonna be here all night.
Not Cher.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna make our bingo list official. I'm gonna whittle this down. We got 30 names, and I'm gonna put it in a bingo card, and I'm gonna post it on our Instagram, Facebook, and all over. and then we'll find out whether or not we get bingo once all these names come out. I'm gonna post Teffy's bingo card. Everybody do their own individualized bingo cards, and we're gonna see which one of us gets bingo. You'll have the head nurse in charge official bingo, but we could do our own individual bingo cards. And if you got bingo cards, you could go right on Google, get a blank, and fill in the names. And if you send it to us via DM through our Instagram or through our Facebook page, I'll add it to the post that has all the bingo cards, and let's see who gets bingo.
I put the Kennedys on there.
Damn it.
You put who?
I'm about to change my card now.
Shit.
Addison said,
two cards.
Addison said Gypsy Danger is on the list.
Goodbye.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm putting Aaron Yeager on there.
Kurt, shut up. Kurt, shut all the way up. Like,
just put him in one of the outside boxes. Put him in B or O. So
right.
Don't make
like, put him
Yeah,
on the
Madonna
backstage.
and Rodman was clapping cheeks together around that time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. This is it for Head Nurse in Charge. I know some might look at exercise like this and think we turned a game into a very serious situation, but I feel like things like this add levity to and bring knowledge, the things that you need to know about. Honestly, there are a lot of bad people who are wealthy doing a lot of bad shit in the world. In no way, shape, form, or fashion is human trafficking or the sexual trafficking of any individual something that we find humorous sometimes. But I'm sorry, I was just speaking for me. I'll find humor in anything.
The fact that all four of us gave you a look was like,
I know. Because I ain't shit. I told y'all at the beginning. But also, in all seriousness, there are really fucked up individuals in the world. Pull your loved ones close.
Mm-hmm.
Be cognizant of whereabouts of your children. And unfortunately, we live in a world where women, especially black women, are snatched up and ghosted every day, and they put zero effort into finding and relocating them back home. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, when one goes to defend themselves and kills someone in self-defense, apparently she can go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia Brown.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping somebody got the reference. So I say that to say, protect black women.
Cisco, get the fuck out of here, Jacob.
Not Cisco. We're not doing Cisco.
He was just the entertainer.
Yeah, here consensually unleashing the dragon. Fuck
yeah, how you gonna hate on the
He was
dragon?
performing a thong song for them. That's all.
Yeah. and I leave you with this little nerdy nugget. One thing that made The Boys, the comic book, so popular and such an awesome read was because it took the tropes of all our heroes and pulled back the curtain on the harsh reality of what we deal with.
Okay.
And he froze.
Vitamins. He didn't eat his greens. He took tea, and he was a steroid user. That was many young children's hero.
Who?
That's just real shit. R. Kelly was the Pied Piper of R&B. The nigga was playing in our face for well over 2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we know.
A lot of y'all are here and got kids because of R. Kelly. He was a pedophile. Period.
Them songs was about teenage girls.
Straight no chaser. One of the pioneers of hip hop, African Bambaataa. Pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, y'all, when they start pulling the curtain behind and people's real life issues come to light, sometimes people aren't what we think they are. So whenever this list does come out, don't be surprised. Don't be shocked. Just know, be ready to act accordingly based on the individuals on this list. Because Hollywood is doing everything in their power to suppress it for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
They only got 19 more days.
Wow. We'll see how that goes. I don't put nothing past the entertainment industry and the government If enough wealthy and powerful people will go down, this list won't come out, especially if they're lobbyists and donors to the right political parties.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
We are the head nerds in charge.
You're right.
Thank you so much this evening for rocking with us. Obviously, we started a little late, but y'all used to it by now. We'll see y'all next Wednesday as we get into episode 2 of the new year, but episode 271 for our entire run. Thank you to Teffy Wonder, BKE, Shiv, Shaq. Y'all already know what it is. Pull up next week, and hopefully we'll be on time. And that list will be out, and we can say who had bingo. All right, y'all. Peace.
9, 8.